What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the City Light Project YouTube channel for yet another live fight companion, for yet another live season of Dana White's Contender Series, Season 7, Episode 1. Oh my goodness. We have all been suffering. That's right, suffering together through a horrendous Ultimate Fighter season. Now we're going to be suffering through just a couple more episodes as well, followed by an additional stream later tonight covering episode 11 of Tough. But enough about Tough. I don't want to talk about that shit until the live stream. We are back for Dana White's Contender Series, and after a whole year of doing fight companions for a ton of regional shows, I'm not going to lie, like there's a fighter or two on every single card announced thus far that I am familiar with. So obviously you guys will be familiar with them as well. If you're new to the channel, like and subscribe, ring that bell for notifications so you never miss an upload, so you never miss a live stream. We uploaded a new episode, a new video today, so go check that out and join us for the Ultimate Fighter stream after this. Dude, I feel like we were one of the first channels to jump on the Fight Companion for Contender Series train. I feel like it was us and like one other channel last year. Oh my goodness, is everybody in their dog live right now? I think they are. Even Money Moicano streaming right now. Our friends Rush Hour streaming right now. Shout out to all our friends of the channel who are also hosting Fight Companions, but I encourage you all to stick around over here. Okay. I was going to stream on Facebook and Twitch, but I messed up the Facebook and I linked it to my other podcast account. But if you are watching on Twitch, get your ass over to YouTube right now so you can join our live chat. What's up, sis? You got any bets going tonight, sis? What's up, Irish Animal Gino? What's going on, guys? Good to see you. Shane, one of our exclusive members. What's going on, buddy? I'm opting to eat beans and watch Contender Series instead of going out and get something. Well, Shane, I would do the same. That just shows how much of a true mixed martial arts fan you are. What is up, Hoggiver Mom? I'm so excited. Summer break is starting for me in 10 days. Better late than never. It's good to see you. What is up, Reload? It's good to see you too, buddy. Thank you so much for joining. You uploaded the video? All right, I'll check it out after this. I love it. Let's go Ireland, baby. Andrew, what's going on, buddy? Just super stoked. I love Contender Series, man. I love Contender Series. Felder is on commentary tonight as well. Gotta love that. I'm so used to seeing the buddy in the gray suit just in like casual clothes for like the weigh-in show. I totally didn't recognize him right away. So we will highlight these next two fighters, folks, and then jump over to Fight Center. As always, 6-fight card here. Every now and then there's a 5-fight card depending on, you know, weigh-ins, complications, and things like that. But we start off with 125ers here. And I'm just so excited. We've done a whole season of Contender Series before on the channel when we actually started streaming on the channel. I think we were only like 3 or 4 fight companions in before we started streaming Contender Series, and that's what gave us our first big push. So excited to be able to cover it again. Last year wasn't as familiar, you know, other than watching, you know, Kaposa's Corner. Rest in peace, that series that was on MMA On Point. Other than watching that series to get my prospect fix, like I didn't really know much about a lot of the fighters. I didn't know who Joe Pyfer was coming into Contender Series. I mean, I knew Bo Nickel, but I didn't know some of the deep cut guys. Well, we've been streaming and following regional MMA like hardcore on this channel for over a year now, and I can already say that there's 2 names, one from Vancouver, Canada, baby, who are on this card, and pretty much I can recognize a name or am familiar with a fighter on pretty much every single card announced thus far. Let's see if Gianni, their betting guru / last year absolutely lost everybody money, who wanted to listen to him and who listened to him on Dana White's Contender Series. Do not listen to this guy. I'm sure he's great. I mean, James Lynch does a show with him, our boy James Lynch. He literally lost everyone money last year. It was horrendous. Do not listen to him. Do not listen to him. Listen to Moicano. Moicano's not a financial advisor, but neither is Giannis. I'm telling you. All right, back to the comments we go before we highlight these fighters. Greedy Dana making me... Oh... I had TSN in Canada. I have ESPN right now. So I would say it's not even Dana. This isn't pay-per-view. It's on ESPN and it's on TSN. It's on cable. There's 3 pretty even fights. It's posted in the afternoon starting now because majority voted for afternoon. 6'3" versus 5'7" tonight. Lol. Great matchmaking. Let's go. What's up, Herbo? One of our exclusive members on the channel. I bet on 2 fights. Shane's picking the favorite, Fernando, to win this one. Look at mommy. Yeah, I mean, Laura Sanko, she's a cute blonde, don't get me wrong, but if we're going like women of the UFC, I mean, Megan O'Leary, Ariel Hawani's new semi-regular co-host. Let's go, Caio Machado. Been watching him for years. I have faith in him, dude. He's been fighting in the BFL in out of Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. So I've been watching him for a while as well. Muay Thai world champion as an amateur, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no problem. I bet on Tom Nolan and the dude fighting Cortez. By the way, Cortez, that's Tracy Cortez's brother. And it's on Fight Pass. So it's on ESPN, it's on TSN, and it's on Fight Pass. That is amazing. That is amazing. Hockey from Home's got Kevin. Fernando. Do you know ESPN is Little League on till 9? Or I guess ESPN Plus it is. Sorry, I get confused. So maybe on cable in Canada, but only on ESPN Plus in the United States. By the way, shout out to, 15 to 20 people watching right now. Smash that like button. Our goal is 30. Yes, we are trying to get to 30 likes on this video live here. So smash that like button if you haven't already. Like I said, there's over 15 of you in the live chat right now. If all you smash that like button right now, we'll pretty much hit our goal, or I will be well underway after one fight to reaching our goal. Appreciate you guys. First fight I picked, Borjas. Luciana Andrade, yes. Laura sank on Rush. Yeah, against Lee Man. Fine as fuck. Megan O'Leary, way more in my opinion. Yeah, he sucks like Tracy. I mean, Tracy Cortez, doesn't she have a win streak in the UFC right now? I don't know if she sucks, quote unquote, like Jay Herbo. Says Gianna Sprayton has gone so bad he looks like a different race. Holy. DS by sub. I liked it. Appreciate you. She didn't think it's on Fight Pass. Is it not also on TSN? Not on on TSN, I don't know, like 4 or 5 or again, I don't know, Shane. I'm not in Canada, but all 6 seasons leading up to tonight, since I used to live in Canada, I watched it on TSN, Shane. That's how, Kyle and Tim were able to watch it too. I have Diaz, Cortez, Nolan, Fernando, and fat Polish guy. Supposedly he's a beast. He trains with John Jones. Strickland versus Adesanya is booked. Strickland 50-45 win. I'm not the financial advisor, as Moicano would say, but do not bet on Strickland. Peace out. I'll be back in a bit. I have class at 7:45. Class all day, every day. Hockey from home. Grinding. Cheers, hockey from home. I'll see you later. Oh, martial arts class. Ayo. I feel so bad for undefeated fighters losing. So whoever's undefeated, I want them to win. Attaboy, attaboy. Okay, well, I can't put that on screen. And have you seen Israel Adesanya versus Paulo Costa? I think you got them roles reversed. Not that I condone anything that Herbo just said there, and I refuse to put that on screen. Jay Herbo just wants me to not make money tonight. Izzy's gonna cream Sean because of his negative fight IQ. I bet you $5 he won't even try to grapple. Izzy, I mean, that would be his only path to victory, I imagine, would be actually trying to grapple Izzy. Extracurricular. I do Taekwondo, Isha. Nice. What's up, Luke? Dobby just changed his name. Strickland is free money, bro. America. Hey, I'm a Strickland fan. I ain't a fool, though. Sean's gonna think he's prayer after training together. Left hook. He's gonna try to throw it. PC after class. All right, let's highlight these fighters, folks. Keep the comments coming, by the way. It's a comment-driven live stream. If you're new to the channel, we do live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and interaction. Excited to hang out with you guys in the live chat here tonight. So keep the comments coming. If I miss your comments live, don't worry. We will get back to them. If I miss your comments, I'm probably calling the fight or highlighting the fighters like we will now. Take this last comment, then we'll get to highlighting the fighters as they are getting looked at by the cutmen, making their way to the cage. Disgusting. Shame on what happens to Lawrence. Imagine losing your dream to a ref's mistake. Well, Gino, I don't know. Watch the video. because it wasn't just because of the ref. Now, that was just like part of his bad luck. He's actually had staph infection 15 to 20 times this last year. That mixed in with some other medical injury or medical issues, mixed with his cloud of bad luck. That's kind of why he's taking a step away, but more details in the video. What's up, JL? We missed you this weekend, buddy. It's good to see you. Okay, I'm going to highlight the fighters, guys, but I'll get back to your comments here in a sec. All right, we got Kevin Borjas. He is the underdog out of Peru. He is on a 3-fight win streak. He is 3-1 in his last 4 fights. The Peru won 5-5, 5-6 is his opponent out of Brazil, who's the big favorite. So let's take a look at Borjas here. 8-1, like I said. Oh my god. Every now and then Tapology and their friggin' pop-ups. 8 KO TKO. Wow, and every single one of his wins he has knocked out or TKO'd his opponent. He's only loss came via submission. 7-0 in Inca Fighting Championship. Not really familiar with that one. It's 2 canceled bouts. Last fight. Okay, it was almost a year ago. Wow. So he's been off almost a year. 2 canceled bouts there. Beating 8-4 guy, 9-5. Oh, and yeah, he's crushed some cans, man. Crushed some cans. I mean, 8-4 win was probably his best win now that I look at it. Oh, yeah. Easily his best win. Other than that 4-2 guy who he beat when he was 1-0. Unknown results. So we'll say 12 or 13-3 as an amateur, and he actually fought some decent amateur competition in his last in his last 3 fights. So that's why he's the underdog here. Maybe clearly he's sick with those finishes, but yeah, he's been crushed some cans. 32 years old, -410 favorite is Victor Diaz out of Brazil. 4-5 win streak, 11-2 as a pro. Out of American top team. Oh, this is so annoying when Tapology does this. 1 KO, TKO, 6 submissions, 3 decisions, 1 disqualification. Titan is a way better promotion than the one that Kevin was fighting in. 4-1 in Titan. 5-0 in Watch Out Combat Show. And yeah, 9-5, 19-8, 11-6. I mean, not the best competition either, but better competition than his opponent. Round 1. Let's get it. I am going with the favorite. I'm going with the Brazilian. Gravedigger Jones rule. If you don't know much about the fighters, always go with the Brazilian. I'll get to commentary and play-by-play in 1 sec here, folks. Just going to update what's on screen so we can follow along on Fight Center. Shout out to everyone watching. Like and subscribe. And let's get right into it. 4 minutes and 33 seconds on the clock here, folks. My time clock hasn't arrived yet, but it's coming. It's coming. I'll get back to the comments here in a sec too, guys. Thank you so much for your patience. Ooh, outside low kick there by Diaz and a left hook by Borjas. Beautiful body shot by Borjas, but he got tagged with a counter left by Diaz. Diaz, 30-year-old Brazilian. Looks like he's 40. Sounds about right. Sounds about right. And yet he's going to win. I don't think he becomes champion, but that would be awesome. 3 minutes and 50 seconds. Again, I know I'm behind in comments, guys. I'll get back to them as soon as I can. If I miss one, just retype it. I'll see it as it comes up here. Diaz with the takedown here. Borjas ass to the mat, back to the cage. When it looks like one of those shots landed on Diaz as he has a welt forming under his left eye. Someone's bleeding also here. Good job by Diaz. Yeah, good job by Diaz for locking the heels here, not allowing Boris to get back up. Boris hits hard, though, as that shot that landed on Diaz, man, it's already tagged him up. Jay Herbo's on. Oh, yeah, I guess you don't have TSN. Jay Herbo, you got to get Fight Pass. I keep saying, man. Cancel your Netflix. Cancel your everything that's not Amazon Prime, because you need that for one championship, and get Fight Pass, dude. TSN 5. I told you, Shane. I told you. 2 minutes and 44 seconds on the clock in. Borjas able to get back up to his feet here, but Diaz still has the body lock. Yeah, pick Diaz. Yeah, we're both going for the favorite here. Diaz's eyes cut as well. And that's dripping a little bit. Isha, I'm expecting something phenomenal tonight. You've been hyping this show up so much. Oh yeah, it's awesome, man. It really is. It's well, it's what it is, JL. And you say you're not a casual fan, JL, and you don't even know what Contender series is. It's been on for 7 seasons now. Shit, on TSN, brother. So there's no excuse. But anyways, it's the best prospects in the world, the best top fighters on in their respected regionals go up against each other. They are expected to go balls to the wall so that Dana White can give them a contract. There's some duds, don't get me wrong, but for the most part, we see at least 1 or 2 really good knockouts a night. The heavyweight fight might be a little come see, come saw as far as entertainment factor, but for the most part, they're hungry guys and gals right off the regionals who have really, really good records, undefeated or 8-1 is like we see here. So I love this show. It's one of my favorites. Yeah, Herbo wants the video demonetized and me to lose subscribers. I love you, Herbo. I saw the main event has a can crusher. Nice reversal there by Diaz. 59 seconds on the clock here. I think Diaz is way too strong for him. Yeah, Diaz definitely strength as far as the grappling here. He has the upper hand. But Borjas, man, he hits hard. He hits hard. 40 seconds left, trying to get into a better modified half guard position here. But yeah, Herbo, check out the Discord. Foul one, use what he's using, buddy, and you'll have a better time. Yeehans. What's up, Yeehans? Isha loves staff. It's his favorite. And that's it. Right when he got to mount, that is it for the first round. Sean is a cardio kickboxer, but instead of kickboxing, he's just cardio 1-2 and maybe a double jab if you're lucky. All right, I think I'm caught up with the comments, guys. Sorry if I missed anything and you guys want me to address it again, I'll bring it back up. I smell a second round finish. Flyweight, Snugglefest, boo. Tapology has 680 or 648 search for the result. Diaz. Well, his name's Diaz with an S. Come on, ref, make him work. Suraz. I mean, bro, it's on Fight Pass, TSN, and ESPN Plus. If y'all are too cheap to get any of that, then I don't know what to tell you guys. I don't know what to tell you. It's good to see you, SARS. Whoops. He looks like Gleason T-Bow a little. It's 20 seconds ahead on TSN. Oh, okay. Appreciate you guys. Keep the comments coming. Round 2. Let's get it on. 4 minutes and 52 seconds. Oh, another good outside leg kick by Diaz. But Borjas has a good one too. And it's quick, guys. It's quick. Again, appreciate everyone joining. Like and subscribe. Hit me up with the comments. We love interacting with you guys throughout these streams. 4 minutes and 35 seconds on the clock on my stream if you want to sync it up. TSN 5, ESPN Plus, or UFC Fight Pass, my brothers and sisters. Straight left jab there by Borjas. First time watching Day 1 Contender Series. You too, just like JL. My goodness, guys, it's an awesome show. The best fighters on their respected regionals, in the respected regional promotions, go at it here. Oh, and that jab by Borjas is landing all day, every day. 1 minute into the second round. Gravedigger Jones, one of our exclusive members as well. Appreciate you, brother. You all probably have money going out to shitty subscription channels that you don't even, watch anyways. That's what I'm saying. Cancel your Netflix, cancel your Disney Plus, your Paramount, your Hulu, all that crap. Get UFC Fight Pass. You guys call yourself fight fans, but you don't have Fight Pass? That's crazy, dude. 3 minutes and 35 seconds. Y'all make way more money than me, too. 3 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock. I just love this sport. That's all. And dragging Borjas down was Diaz, but Borjas kind of in the top position right now, or at least he can be. He gets back up to his feet here, trying to get into side control. They're close to the fence here, folks, outside that center line. Is in half guard, but a good job by Diaz continuing to scramble here to try to roll. Good counter here by Borjas. Borjas in the top position. Diaz rolling. They're jockeying for position here, and a good job by Borjas for pushing his weight back on top of Diaz here. 2 minutes and 46 seconds. Attaboy. Yeah. I wish there was like a yearly fee for those. I'm at 2 minutes and 27 seconds on the clock, guys. Diaz doesn't like striking with him. No, well, his jab's better, and he's employing the 1-2 with ease. Andrew, yeah, there you go. I think it's Felders and Sanko. Yeah, I think it's these three. I think Felder and Sanko do every single one, and sometimes Fitzgerald will come in for the other guy. I'm on the road. Is the first fight starting yet? Yes, sir. We are in the second round. 1 minute and 55 seconds on the clock. What is up, Mike Jones, one of our exclusive members of the channel? What's going on, brother? We got back-to-back streams here tonight, guys. Dana White Contender Series, and then the Ultimate Fighter. 1 minute and 39 seconds on the clock here. And I love this. Borjas looking at the ref here, being like, you going to stand us up? You going to stand us up? Dude, Borjas is looking good. He's looking good for the plus 300 underdog. He's done more damage on the feet. He really has. And straight up has landed more significant strikes. Good, solid reversal here. Back up to his feet. Damn, I wish I would have picked the underdog on this one. Nice right hand there by Borjas. Man, he's been looking like the better fighter. Beautiful body shot by Borjas. Borjas with the beautiful hooks to the body. And that left uppercut as well. Damn, he's good. Oh, but he drops his mouth guard. Man, Chris Chioni's not looking good these days. 1 minute on the clock here. 26 distance strikes. So there's that jab by Borjas. Trying to swing big Artem Lobov type hammers is Diaz. And you can see that left eye of Diaz is so bruised right now. Oh, man, and there's a shot that connected. And Diaz he's looking a little weathered, a little tired. He's just looking at that big shot on a knee. Borjas is at least trying to show off his skills for Dana. Catches Diaz on the entry with that straight left jab and a right hand by Borjas. He definitely has more left in the tank, ladies and gentlemen. Huge round by Borjas here. 24 significant strikes to 8 by Diaz. JL, what are you talking about? Okay, JL, again, comes into the stream, just wants to trash it. So I'll take the bait, buddy. These are the best regional fighters out there right now. These are the best regional fighters out there right now. Activate A and all the homies in the live chat, they bet on regional. So, I mean, I wouldn't say that, put it this way. I wouldn't say this if I were you. I don't think Bisping does Dana White Contender Series. Because it's always out of the Apex, right? So that would require Bisping to go to Vegas all the time. Who's going to do workouts with me between fights, 25 push-ups and sit-ups? Shit, I'll set up another camera next week over here, and I'll join in that foul. And let's all get in shape for the rest, for this August. Bet foul, only my prediction losses. Why won't DS use his power? Fair enough, JL, but I feel like those who blindly bet on these fights then lie into that camp. But I feel like those who bet on regional MMA probably like know what they're doing. Like Activate A crushes the regional MMA, right? And again, in fairness, like Kevin Borjas has fought a lot of cans, whereas Victor Diaz hasn't. So maybe a bad night for Diaz, or maybe a good coming out party for Borjas. But all I'm saying is these fighters are legit best in their regional promotions, best in the respective competition that they've faced thus far. And they're putting on a show early. I just think, JL, and I think you'll agree with me here, don't listen to Giannis. Don't listen to Giannis. Listen to Activate A. Listen to Mike Jones. Listen to Money Moicano. Don't listen to Giannis. And Jamal Hill. Jamal Hill's from Contender Series. First champion from Contender Series. Sean O'Malley. Anyways, let's get back to the commentary here. Again, shout out to everyone who's joining here. Appreciate you guys. Diaz is fading. Oh, nice knee by Borjas. 3 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock. Nice left jab by Borjas. The bald head and jack muscles, him being Brazilian. Damn switch knee. And Diaz gets the takedown, but Borjas asks the mat back to the cage. Yeah, Bo Nickel came from Contender Series. Joe Pfeiffer. Borjas is so much more skilled standing. Yep. And if you don't know, like I said, JL, if you blindly bet on it, 100% agree. If you follow regional MMA, then like it's just like if you follow the UFC, you know the fighters, you're familiar with them. Everyone has that 1-1. Yep. Whoops. No. Don't do it, JL. He's screwing with you, JL. I got your back here, buddy. Don't do it. Giannis lost so many people money last year. So many guys came from Contender Series. JDM, Almeida, Mike Malott. I mean, look at Jamal. He was 5-0 starting off and crushed everyone. You never know how good some people are. Oh, dude, there's more like a third of the UFC's roster, I'm pretty sure right now, is like from Contender Series. Maybe a little less, but still a good chunk. Diaz has to do more than this. I'm on my way home. Can't wait for you to join us here, Mike Jones. Hopefully you're using that speech to text, brother. Don't text and drive. And I'll see you in a little bit. Thank you so much for joining. 2 minutes and 25 seconds on the clock here. Borjas on his feet, but Diaz has the body lock right now, looking to trip and pull Borjas to the ground. He does pull Borjas to the ground, but he's not doing any damage. So honestly, these two takedowns in this third and final round aren't going to do much for Diaz here. Yeah. 2 minutes on the clock. 1 minute and 54 seconds. I'm just glad JL's watching and hanging out with us here at the end of the day. The more eyes on Contender Series means more eyes on some of these fighters. And you know, JL and anyone who's unfamiliar, Grave Digger Jones as well. Yes, ref standing them up here at a boy with 1 minute and 40 seconds left. Some of these fighters have like won in Contender Series, but you know, didn't get the contract, or were in wars and didn't win and didn't get a contract, and then they're invited back, which is cool to see. I love it. Oh, here we go again. Now they're on the feet center of the ring, and it looked like Diaz kind of just gassed in that second round and didn't want to have anything to do with Borjas striking, which he realized, I would say, halfway through the first round. Looking for that takedown again. Borjas didn't really land much there in that exchange, but definitely was the aggressor. Now doing a good job stuffing the takedown here. Shout out to the underdog here, man. He's crushing it. Kevin Borjas. That or Diaz having a very bad performance, but I like the striking of Borjas. Gets the double leg again, but not doing anything with it. So even if he wins on the judges' scorecards, because who knows, they could give it to Diaz. Dana White ain't giving him a contract. And a great job getting back up to his feet here. God, see, we need the global rule set. If we had the global rule set, the fight would be over. Knee to the head right there. Or in a better case, soccer kicks him right in the face. This is why the UFC disgusts me. This is why I cannot stand this promotion, even though I love this show. Not having knees to grounded opponents, not having soccer kicks is a disgrace. Oh, and a nice right hand then by Borjas. And don't tell me, oh, it's the commission's fault. You tell me the UFC doesn't have enough pull now to be able to throw some under the table. I mean, Chatri is. Anyways, final 10. I don't want to get into that. Final 10 seconds on the clock here. Oh, and trying to set up a step-in elbow. Good left hand there. Borjas just beautiful striking here. He's tired as well, but Diaz is more tired, and that is it. Struggling at the end there, and Dana White is on his feet. Clapping. Let's go, baby. What a fight to start this season. What a fight to start this card. This better go to the underdog. His opponent gasped, but look at the damage that he's wearing. Look at the Cutman Tate. He's going, oh my goodness. All right, back to the comments we go. Who do you think won this one? I mean, I think it's pretty safe to say that this control time means absolutely nothing. When you throw 200 shots, when your opponent throws 200 shots, lands 92 of them, and 82 are significant and does that much damage. He did nothing with the takedowns. All right, let's go back to the comments. Let's go. Automatic removal from the top 15 rankings after 3 consecutive losses. Huh? I got a 2-1 Borjas. I hope. Both fighters were not like Joe Pyfer. I don't know, Shane. I would say that, Joe Pyfer got the finish, but Kevin Borjas looked like he wanted it more. All right, official decision. Diaz looked gas indeed. Body shots are beautiful. He has great boxing. Not gonna lie, 293 is more exciting than 292. Could be. 29-28 underdog. Diaz too much struggling. Got to give it to Borjas. Me too. Dana White looked like one of them might be like Joe Pyfer. Shane, so far that's comment of the night. Yeah, the underdog wins. Let's go, baby. Shane and I both got our prediction wrong, but I don't care. When you see the heart like that, when you see the officials, when you see the judges giving it to the deserving fighter, the one that actually stepped up to fight, plus 300 underdog, cash that money to those who dropped a little on the guy from Peru. This is his biggest win. If you look at his resume, and again, I'll bring it up here, folks. I will bring up his resume again. If you look at his resume, this is his best win. God damn, I'm so stoked for him. God damn, I love this show. I hate The Ultimate Fighter now. Oh my God, what a buzzkill it's going to be later when we watch that. But look at his resume. He doesn't have anyone close to that of Victor Diaz. What a victory. And the fact that he was able to get back up to his feet with relative ease, man. I love that. Can I get a hoya? Hoya? People on Twitter are saying robbery, JL. What did I say about them? People on Twitter. Boom, 1-0 predictions. That a boy, Herbal. Great prediction. Damn, can't wait to see Borjas get destroyed by a grappler. Well, they'll probably match him up with, like, I don't know. Hey, put him up, test him against like a Chase Hooper. Whoa, on Tap LJ, I picked the underdog to win by decision. Now only if I put money up. Them trolls. Is that Glover? No, it's not Glover. I got Talbott next fight. This fight I bet on. Cam Talbott. Oh, guys, did you hear Max Talbott is actually is doing jiu-jitsu? Those who are hockey fans, Max Talbott, former Pittsburgh Penguin, then Pittsburgh Penguin, then Philadelphia Flyer, and I'm pretty sure he played his final seasons with the Avalanche. Anyways, Max Talbott now I think he's a blue belt in jiu-jitsu. I think he's a blue belt in jiu-jitsu now. He's been doing it for a few years, and he won a tournament last summer, which was cool to see. So Max Talbott doing jiu-jitsu. I should make a video of checking back on his career, because now instead of playing professional hockey in retirement, he's competing in jiu-jitsu. Definitely didn't see that coming. I need Talbott here. One sec. Fat heavyweights bother so much. I don't know why. I can't stand seeing Martin Budais or Romanovs snuggle smushing guys with their bellies. Hey, Roy Nelson made it work. Shout out Roy Nelson. Irish. Fair Irish, you can withhold telling me that because sometimes I just blindly click things and it's stuff like that that YouTube does not like. So if you don't mind, you can withhold telling me where you find your streams because quite frankly, as long as you're watching it, I don't give a fook, brother. So Logan is fighting Danis. Now over under Danis pulls out with a month's notice. I think he pulls out 4 days before, to be perfectly honest. What the fuck was that stand-up in the third round? Less than a minute while he's trying to improve position and punching. Oh, I completely disagree, brother. He gave him so much time in the first 2 rounds to work that position, and he didn't. To the point where even the fighter like looked up at the ref and was like, hello. And then even after that, he gave him like 45 more seconds. So I don't think that was bad at all. Based on how the fight had gone, based on him not ever able to advance that position. I think if anything, he did him a favor standing him back up because he actually gave him a chance to win because he wasn't winning on the ground. Let me tell you, you really think he was going to advance position? He had that whole fight to advance position. And let's be honest, the striker made it look easy in his defense there and getting back up to his feet. So I disagree, but hey, I love the comment. Thank you so much for chiming in. Appreciate you. Goated translator. I think RDA will bully Luque with ease. Yeah, I just don't want to see Luque fight anymore, to be perfectly honest. I'm worried about him. He used to be one of my favorite fighters, and it's just sad. Not necessarily a decline in like performances, but a little bit, but just his health, man. And RDA's no joke. Even at his age, at the age he's at right now, he's no joke. Lopez versus Giga is better in my opinion. Herbo, there's literally a thread in our Discord for it, guys. I knew he was gonna say that. Now the guy in one championship. Shane's picking Talbott. All right, I'm gonna update the ticker on the bottom of the screen, and then we'll get right to it. Again, big shout out to everyone joining us here. Week 1. Oh man, this is my favorite time of the summer. I love this show. When I was younger, I was obsessed with The Ultimate Fighter because I loved seeing the regional prospects just go balls to the wall in the fights to get into the house on the show. Now, The Ultimate Fighter sucks. It's the shadow of what it used to be because of shows like Contender Series. These guys fight with heart. These guys really try to put on a show for Dana White, and I would say 8 times out of 10, the cards deliver. It's one of my favorite shows in MMA. It's my favorite time of the year, and I love hosting Fight Companions for it. And it's awesome after a whole year of covering regional MMA that Shane, the exclusive members, the regulars, and myself, like we're so familiar with a lot of these fighters on the regional scene that like we recognize a lot of these names on the cards. All right, I'm gonna highlight these fighters, guys, and we'll get right. No, I know, but I'm saying for you, Herbo, there's multiple ones in the Discord there. I couldn't care less about Saturday's card. Rip Rotor. I'm gonna get to highlighting the fighters right now. Keep the comments coming. If I missed them, just comment them again. I promise I'll get back to them. Payton Talbott against. It's funny, he's from Nevada. I mean, Talbott is just such a French ass name. Talbott. Payton Talbott against Reyes Cortez. Payton Talbott 5-0 as a pro. He's the slight favorite, minus 155. Smash that like button, by the way, guys. If you're following along, I'd really appreciate it. 3-0 in Uriah Faber's A1 combat. Which, by the way, shout out to all the fighters who reached out to me. Who we covered on A1 combat. Guys, we're lining up 2 interviews with fighters who were fighting on that fight card that we covered just a few weeks ago. He's beaten an 8-1 fighter, 5-3, 14. Man, he's beaten some solid competition. Look, in your first 2 fights, whatever, you're going to fight guys who are, the same record as you. Leveled up when he was 2-0. He fought a 4-2 guy then a 5-3, then an 8-1. That is awesome. And flying knee KO TKO. Oh my goodness. All his fights have ended in a finish. Whoops. That's the one I wanted to hit. And as an amateur, he went 5-0. Finishes in every single one. This guy's never gone to decision. That is amazing. Looking at his opponent, Reyes Cortez, Tracy Cortez's brother. He's on a 2-fight win streak, 7-2 in his pro MMA career, 4-1 in his last 5 fights, plus 130 underdog. Slight underdog here, 31 out of Scottsdale, Arizona. Sorry, the screen's tripping out here. Every now and then, Tapology, like their pop-ups just go wild. And it affects like scrolling and navigating the site. 5 KO TKO, 0 submissions, 2 decisions. His only 2 losses have been decisions as well. 0-1 in LFA, and he's been on Contender Series before back in 2021. He is back, ladies and gentlemen, for another shot. He went to Cage Warriors and got a win against a 3-1 guy, and also went to Fury. So went to 2 high-level regional promotions. I'm not a big fan of Fury. Beat a 2-0 guy. I'm not a big fan of Fury for that reason. I just don't think that there's many high-level regional guys and gals in that promotion, but they are one of the better ones. They have been around for a while, so fair enough. I think this is a way better win. Lost unanimous decision to Christian Rodriguez on Contender Series. Before then, in Combate Global, beat a guy who's 3-0. Lost to a mega in LFA. I mean, credit to him. He's fought in like a ton, not all, but he's fought in a ton of good regional shows. Decent amateur record as well. 4-1. Decent jiu-jitsu, decent wrestling, decent striking, just doesn't excel anywhere. Who you going for, Shane? Who you going for? I think Shane's going for Talbott. Talbot's probably gonna win. Talbot's probably going to win, but Shane, you know what? I'll go head-to-head with you on this one. I'll pick the underdog. All right, back to the comments we go. Rit Rudder. I think Talbot's going to win, but Shane and I, my buddy Shane in the live chat here, we do beer bets on every fight card. So to go head-to-head with him, I'm going to pick Cortez as my official prediction here. But I do think Talbot's going to win. JL Cortez by decision. Damn. What's up, Mateo? What's going on, buddy? Pretty solid viewing for first episode. Hell yeah, dude. Man, seeing some of these records, the Brazilian in the main event fought a 5-28 guy. Yeah, the heavyweights didn't fight the best guys. But JL, we got to support our bro fights out of Canada, though. This one should be good. I'm more excited to see Dennis clean up Robocop. I mean, I'm scared for Tiululin, man. Like I said, I was more high on him than you are, JL, and he's just utterly disappointed me with his UFC run. No grappling whatsoever. Talbot sponsored by Calvin Klein. Round 1, ladies and gentlemen. Again, if you're new to the channel, we do live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and interaction with all you amazing folks in the live chat. If I miss any of your comments, I promise we will get to them. 4 minutes and 46 seconds on the clock. Body kick by Cortez Jr. doesn't really land clean as Talbot caught it. Oh, and a nice 1-2 by Cortez. Oh, yeah, Talbot looks good. Ooh, that's a good bet. Outside low kick by Cortez. Okay, guys, I'll catch up in the comments. Sorry I'm behind. Keep them coming. I'll catch up the best I can. But I actually want to watch this fight. 4 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock here. Sounds good, Herbo. Those some bad tats. 1-2 by Talbot there. 4 minutes on the clock. I got super invested in this local guy, and he was so hyped when he announced he's going to be on Dinner Contender Series. They matched up with a monster unbeaten Russian. Woe is me. Oh, man. That sucks. I got Talbot winning second round, 2 minutes and 34 seconds in that round, number 2. Yeah, Gino, it sucks when the fighters that you love don't get the best matchups. 3 minutes and 28 seconds on the clock. Appreciate the comments, guys. Oh, and almost looked like a friggin' Diaz slap there with a little left hook by Talbott. Good stand-up match so far, guys. Good stand-up match so far. What's up, Phony? It's going great, brother. We're in the second fight, round 1, 3 minutes on the clock. Underdog won the first fight. Hope you're having a good week so far, Phony. It's great to see you, brother. Two minutes and 51 seconds. Step in left hook. He's just a little bit slower with the striking as Talbot there. Cortez caught the leg, and Cortez going for the takedown now. Cortez going with the level change. He's got the body lock. Cortez looking to take Talbot to the ground, and he does just for a moment. Talbot looking to get back up to his feet. The body lock is still secured. Cortez was actually doing pretty good in the striking. Oh, gotta love someone who employs the foot stomp. Shout out to Cortez Jr. with the foot stomp there. Yep, Greg Velasco versus Shamil Musayev. I think his name 11-0. Damn. Oh, and a couple good shots there on the break by Cortez. Jail, but like, why, dude? Like, he's not that good in the UFC, anyways. Like, he was good in M1, but like, I just like that's fine, and like admit it. And then like, I'm not critical of you. Oh, nice straight left jab there by Cortez. I'm not critical of you. I just really don't understand because like he's just not that good. You know what I mean? Like, his striking is fine, but every one of his opponents has pretty much figured him out. And, like, I was so high on him. Oh, a nice right elbow there by Cortez Jr. I was so high on him, and he utterly disappointed me in the UFC, and I don't know why he hasn't done the same to you, brother. If you were really a fan of him, then you would be disappointed and man enough to admit that he may not have it for the UFC, brother. He may not have what it takes for the UFC. Outside low kick there by Talbot. Right hand by Talbot as he looks to stalk Cortez. Good first round here, guys. With a body kick there by Talbot. Cortez looking for the takedown again here. Body lock. 1 minute on the clock. But anyways, I am rooting for him in his next fight. Don't get me wrong, JL. Good exchanges indeed. Commentary team slurping on Cortez right now. I.e. Lorosenko. Great week, brother. Hope same for you and everyone else. Just a reminder, hit that like. Oh, thank you so much, Phony. You're doing God's work. Brown Sugar Talbot. And, oh, trying for that takedown again. Good takedown defense there by Talbot. Yes, 21 seconds on the clock, guys. And again, I ordered a fight clock. It just hasn't arrived yet. Should arrive tomorrow or Thursday. Seven seconds on the clock. Just pause me for 30 seconds on YouTube, and then I'll be caught up to your stream. Or you'll be caught up. And that's it for the first round. Great first round there. Great first round there. And there's Tracy Cortez. Not in the corner of her brother, but supporting in the stands. Oh, yeah. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. My apologies. I'll get Fight Center back up. Whoops. My apologies. Thank you so much for reminding me. And I totally forgot just because 9 times out of 10 we don't use it because I stream so much more regional MMA than I do UFC stuff. And for some reason, ESPN doesn't put PFL Fight Center up. But thank you for reminding me. There you go, Andrew. Me too. Just pause Isha for 30 seconds. Yep. Gino. I know on one of the websites that I use for other sports, the chats are always crazy. 1-0 Cortez is foul, and I agree. Round 2. I think failed takedown should be scored against fighter. I think stuff takedown should be scored for the fighter. Like, that's what one championship does. I don't think so because let's be honest, like, it's easier to stuff a takedown, I would say. If you're a pro, it should be easier to stuff a takedown than to complete one. Again, keyword should, if you're at that level. So I'm going to say I half agree with you. I think a fighter should be rewarded for stuffing a takedown, even though it's easier. It's just one of those things where it's like you should. So, and I just like how one championship does that. But to be honest, Andrew, I just want one championship's rules altogether. I hate 10-point must system, to be perfectly honest. But there does need to be some sort of way of rewarding, or what you suggested when it comes to the takedowns. 3 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock here. Talbott, chill as fuck. Well, I think if you give 4 and against, that's just overkill. If you give 4, it pretty much does the job. But potato. I have round 2 finish at plus 500. Three minutes and 24 seconds on the clock. And Talbot's just walking him down, guys. Talbot's just walking him down. Second round here, like I said, 3 minutes and 15 seconds. But Cortez with a nice left and a right, and they're just exchanging back and forth, guys. This is a good fight. Catching the leg of Talbott is Cortez Jr., but Talbott landed a few shots there. Cortez Jr. tripped him, but he's right back up to his feet. I like Dennis because he is humble and packs quite the punch. He never quits. He's funny, and he's always improving his craft. But he's, okay, fair enough. For me, I care less about humble and being funny. Every fighter packs a punch pretty much these days. He packed a punch in M1. He doesn't pack a punch in the UFC. And he's just been disappointing me. So maybe I just invested too much hype into him. And I'm just like, man, he actually kind of sucks in the UFC. So I'm over him. But fair enough. Ooh, and a nice left hook there by Talbot, man. Who is this guy? The Muay Thai Ruotolo brother? Like, come on. 2 minutes and 19 seconds on the clock. Talbot's doing a way better job in this second round, guys. Straight left jab by Talbot now 3 times in a row. Dennis Tiululin. Nice uppercut there by Talbot. Yeah, Cortez gassing. Offense shouldn't be scored less than defending. The guy pushing and being more active should be penalized for not succeeding. Oh, and a good body shot there by Talbot. UFC just needs to adopt one championship rules at the end of the day. Scoring and just paying the commissions off. Ari Emanuel's got that money. Huh, nice little reversal there by Talbot. He's a little crafty. Cortez, good job for staying on him, though. Said Phony, I was a fan of him when he was in M1, and I was looking forward to him coming into the UFC, but his grappling is just horrendous. Who did Cortez lose to? 1 sec. 1 minute on the clock here, guys. Man, that uppercut by Talbot's landing all day, every day. 52 seconds on the clock here, guys. Oh, inside low kick by Talbot. Man, I got the volume on like 1 and I heard that. And Cortez Jr. did not like that as he backs away here. Talbot continuing to pressure. That's just the thing, too. Cortez may have gotten the better shots in the first round, but Talbot, his pressure has been relentless. He lost to Christian Rodriguez. Dennis Tiululin is barely a Cage Warriors champ challenger. Like I said, he was good in M1. And I was rooting for him. He does have KO power, but doesn't have much more than that. Gino, he lost to C-Rod. And that is it for the second round. And a way better second round there for Talbot. I got a 1-1 going into the third. Third and final round coming up here, guys. All right, I'm catching up on comments here. He was decent outside of the UFC. He's cut after his next loss. He's going up against RoboCop. It's quite the test. I mean, I'm rooting for him, but it's going to be a hard one. Dennis is working with some of the best. He's coming in hungry and ready for a finish. Let's hope so, buddy. That reversal was fire. That was cool. Ciro's the guy that humbled Raul Rosas Jr. Keyword humbled. I had to put... Appreciate you, Herbo. Told you Talbott gets better as the fight goes on. It's not slander. I'm calling it how it is, dude. And again, I'm more of a fan of him than you are, JL. Or at least I was. I've been watching him way longer than you. This ends in the third for sure. But my apologies. Did not mean to slander the man. 1-1, 1-1. I wonder if Talbott's circle tattoo is supposed to be a holo in the anime Bleach. He has hands. Damn. Cortez finishes in the third in 3-2. RoboCop versus Chitty was for the win. So violent, dude. That was such a crazy fight. I thought Chitty had it too. He has a samurai mask tattoo on him as well. Yeah, see, that's the thing, Jay. We're rooting. Well, I mean, I'm rooting for him. I'm not speaking on behalf of Phony, but it's just we're just calling it how it is. I'm very disappointed with him in the UFC. I thought I picked him even to win over my boy, the Iron Turtle, but he even humbled him. All right, round 3, ladies and gentlemen. And a good takedown there by Cortez Jr., but those aren't really going to do much because he's not doing anything with them, and Talbott's doing a great job of getting back up to his feet. 4 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock here. Third and final round. 209 strikes thrown by Talbott, 114 landed, 107 significant, ladies and gentlemen. Reyes Cortez Jr. does have some control time, but he's starting to bleed. He has a cut right next to his left eye, right on the eyebrow there, and it's starting to leak. Ooh, and a nice 1-2 there by Cortez Jr. Outside low kick here by Talbott. Hard matchup for Cortez Jr. Coming back to Contender Series, looking good in the first round. Hell, not having a bad fight at all, but the guy is going up against Talbott. This guy's special, man. He is damn good. Nice straight right by Talbott. That's the thing. Cortez Jr., he's a good fighter, man. Talbott, he's just so much better. And he has half the professional experience of that as a Cortez. And on a huge right hand there by Talbott. Cortez Jr. continuing to trade in the pocket here. But Talbott just stalking him. Oh, and a spinning back fist attempt there. Just grazed Talbott. Talbott landed a left hook. Talbott going for a high kick there and slips. Oh, and the cut apparently is pretty bad. 2 minutes and 59 seconds on the clock here. And this is going to be bode well for Cortez Jr., assuming that the cut isn't bad and he's allowed to continue. It's a pretty bad cut. It's a pretty bad cut. Doctor saying he's okay to continue, though. Skinny Dana versus Tito in a boxing match. Who wins? Oh, Skinny Dana. Dude, Dana on the HGH or Dana like back 10 years ago, he would have beat him both times. Well, I do like RoboCop as a fighter, so yeah. Dennis is okay, though. Oh, and a shot to the nuts there on Cortez. Man. 2 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock, and that dropped him. That ball shot dropped him. Let's take a look. Yeah, shin to the balls. Shin to the balls. Sugar Sean Ruotolo has good fight IQ, especially at 5-0. He had a few amateur fights as well, too. 4-0 on the amateur. Cortez is a chin, though. Dude, Cortez is like, he's a good fighter. I got nothing against Cortez. He's trying to mix it up, too, with the grappling. He's a dog on his feet. Yeah, he's getting hit more than he's landed, but he is throwing. He has thrown 131 shots. I mean, only 62 landed and 59 significant, but he did have a good first round. And, oh, man, he's just hurting right now. Between the cut on his eye, and he's not good body language right now. Talbott's staying loose in the corner, though, you can see. Again, like and subscribe if you haven't already, folks. We're trying to get to 30 likes on the video by the end of this stream. If we can get to 30 likes by the end of the stream, that would be amazing. There's 22 of you viewing right now. If all you smash that like button, we will be pretty much there. Oh, I got you. It probably is. If he's an anime nerd, I imagine it's something like that, Shane. We need cups that have spikes. That only way to stop low blows. Well, Demetrius Johnson talks about his steel cup and how that helped him tremendously. And now John Lineker has one as well. No contest incoming. We're only 1 minute and 39 seconds into the time. I think he's a dog. He's gonna come back in. He's just gonna take his time. And like, why not? Take the time, even if he's not super hurt. Take the time. Take the rest. He was gassing there. Maybe he has one more big blow left in him. 2 minutes. He's got 3 more minutes officially allowed to recover from the nut shot. Two minutes and 20 seconds now. Okay. He's back up to his feet now. He's shaking it off. 2 minutes and 30. Felder's commentary on it's awesome. Rogan said that nut shot was mostly on the ribs. Rogan is a crackhead. Yeah, I don't know. Not a big fan of Rogan's commentary these days. I love his MMA podcast. But yeah. Especially him and DC together is just oof. Agreed. How much time did Caceres buy a time machine for? How much time did Caceres buy a time machine for? What? I don't understand the reference. Reload. Okay, Cortez Jr. looks like he's almost ready to go here. Oh man, I forgot. I didn't notice how big Talbot's eyebrows are. Holy crap! Okay, we're back. Round 3, we're back. 2 minutes and 41 seconds. And Cortez Jr. looking for the level change here. Knee to the body there by Cortez. And Cortez, yeah, he's got a little pep in his step here, but every time he steps in the pocket, man, Talbot lands a left hook. Alex says, how much? No, I know who you're talking about. I don't understand how much did Alex Sears bought a time machine? Like, what are we talking about here? I don't understand. I despise the crotch sniffing, loving team of DC and Joe Rogan. They love a boring fight. Oh, we know you despise it, Phony. Another takedown by Cortez Jr., but can't do anything with it. In fairness to Cortez Jr., he has mixed it up throughout this entire fight. Oh, okay. I was like, what is this? I was waiting for some sort of like joke, but yes, he kind of does look like, but he kind of looks like Ruotolo and Caceres together. He looks like a mix of the Ruotolo brothers and Caceres. I will give that to Bisping. Shotry of 1 would fire Rogan and DC. 1 minute on the clock. Left hand there by Talbot. Double right by Talbot. Straight left jab by Talbot. Dude, his striking is so slick, man. Because, yeah, Cortez, like, he's been... like, the first round, Cortez was brawling, dude. And Cortez has landed some great shots in his own right. But, man... pinpoint accuracy from Talbot. And Cortez Jr. trying to take this to the ground. 40 seconds left in this fight, ladies and gentlemen. 101 significant strikes have landed on the head of Cortez, ladies and gentlemen. And there's another one. Another one. And Cortez Jr. doesn't get the takedown. Great takedown defense there by Talbot. Talbot literally turning and pushing Cortez Jr. off him. Again, Cortez Jr. is a very good fighter. We've seen that in this fight. We've seen that before, and Talbott's making it look easy right now. Dude, Talbott's getting a contract, man. Talbott's getting a contract. This kid is sick. Tried to set up a spinning elbow there. Shots to the body here. And a nice right hand by Cortez Jr., and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. What a fight. And Dana White on his feet again. What a fight, Dana White says. Both of these fighters putting on a tremendous performance, but you gotta give it to Payton Talbott just that much better. Like, Cortez Jr. didn't have a bad fight at all, and Payton Talbott made it look easy at times, ladies and gentlemen. Talbott picked the wrong fight not to get a finish. Told you, bro, just look how good he progressed each round. What a beast. In fairness, I think he looked just as good every round. Let's go, Luis Pena. Is he, I don't think he's ever come back to the UFC. Irish Animal, how do I join again? Join as a member? I like Cruz and Rogan, can't stand Bispinger, DC. I like Felder. I like Gooden. I like Anik. I'm missing someone. I like Cruz. It just sucks he's not animated, you know? Give Talbot a contract. He's got great takedown defense, nice stand-up, and good chin. Yeah, because he went against a guy who was good everywhere, and he looked better than him everywhere. Yeah, Shane Abe, Dana White looked like he was happy, though. And there we go, unanimous decision. Irish Animal, on the main page of our channel, there should be a little thing that says join. But yes, Herbo told us, yo, Matt, what's going on, buddy? It's been a while, my man. Woohoo, Talbot. He's Talbot, or he's tall, but I'm taller. Oh my goodness. What's up, Matt? It's great to see you. It's been a while. I hope you're having a great summer, my man. Bisping is far from perfect. And he used to be the most hated fighter in the UFC. But I do like Bisping as well. Give him Raul. Bowen saying, damn, Matt, welcome back. Look, we doing people in the live chat too. Oh, look at Dana White signing him, man. Dana White signing him. How is Mexico? Wait, Fallon, are you and Matt friends outside of the stream? I didn't think Matt was from Canada. Yeah, he was in Mexico. He cheers. For some reason, we're not getting this televised in Mexico. Damn, well, glad I can provide you with some color, my man. Always go here when I don't have a TV stream. Oh, well, you're an absolute beauty, brother. I appreciate you. It's good to see you. It's great to see you. It's not good. It is great to see you, my man. All right, let's highlight these next two fighters. And one of them I'm very familiar with, ladies and gentlemen. Do I think he's going to win this one? I don't, but the odds being this even actually give me a little bit of hope. Let's get into it here. Caio Machado, Mr. Bigfoot against Kevin Szaflarski. Machado, Brazilian, but fighting out of and training out of Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, home of the Canucks. Shout out to Machado. He was the champion in Battlefield Fighting League, BFL, which is my favorite Canadian regional promotion. You know, Canada's got some good regional promotions, ladies and gentlemen. BFL, I think they're nearing. Well, we'll check out in a sec, but like they've been doing a ton of shows. I mean, and they actually get like a ton of, you know, ex UFC fighters and pros towards the end, but even some who are like still chugging along, some decent names, and they put on some good shows for being, you know, Canadian regional MMA. Anyways, I'm surprised to see this pretty even. The slight favorite is the Polish fighter. Both of them pretty much the same age, 29 years old for Machado, 28 for Szaflarski. 5-0 in his last 5 fights for Machado. Like I said, 7-1-1. He has crushed some cans. I'll be the first one to admit it. The honorary Canadian. Oh my God, Tapology. 4 KO, TKO, 2 submissions, 1 decision. He's had a 1 loss and 1 draw. His last win, he won via armbar in the first round against an 11-7, but Lee Main, that was I watched that fight. Glad he got the armbar early because I was going to be like, oof, it was going to be a long one. Beat a 5-1 guy when he was 4-1, not bad. When he's 3-1, went against an 11-14 guy. Again, not the best record, but a lot of experience there. 2-1 when he was 2-1. Again, not the best record, but what is not shown here on Tapology is, I believe, 2 world titles in Muay Thai in the amateur ranks. And so that is where his striking comes from. And he's Brazilian, so you know he was born with a couple stripes on his white belt coming right out of the womb. Looking at his opponent, 28 years old. He must have crushed some cans too, or I imagine he would have been the heavy favorite. He's on a 5-fight win streak as well. 5-0 his last 5 fights, 11-1, minus 130. 4 KO, TKO, 5 submissions, 2 decisions. He's got knocked out once. He fought in, I have no idea, PLMMA, 3-0 in that promotion. Babylon, just straight up Poland regional. He does train with John Jones, and he's actually helped John Jones prepare for a few fighters, both at light heavyweight and as a heavyweight. So there's that. Yeah, what a win streak he's on right now. And 9-5, 7-1, 2-2, 6-1. Look, he's fought some friggin' cans as well, especially here. 4-12, 7-14, 17-10 is not the worst. 1-0. So he's fought some cans as well, but he does have some better wins on his record. 6-1, 7-1, 9-5, and and I'll say the 17-10 too. Hell, we'll throw that out on the platter. Decent amateur record, going 9-0, but look at the guys he was beating. So just as predicted, just as much of a can crusher, which is why the odds are so close. However, let's see who's more talented on the feet. Machado having more Muay Thai experience, more striking experience per se, versus MMA compared to that of Kevin Szaflarski. We'll see who takes this one. I'm going with the slight underdog. I'm going with Caio Machado. I ain't going with the... Look, if I'm going to have to pick a can crusher here, I might as well go with the one that trains out of Vancouver. Shout out British Columbia, Canada, and the Brazilian. It checks 2 boxes. Oh, and he's way less tubby, so there you go. Not that should matter, but probably just a little bit better in shape, or a little bit better shape, has a little bit better cardio. But like Gravedigger Jones rule, if you don't know much about the fighters, always go for the Brazilian. And in this case, the Brazilian trains out of Canada, trains out of Vancouver. Let's freaking go. That's my pick. Locking it in. Okay, back to the comments we go. Sorry, I've kind of been neglecting the chat here for a few minutes. We will get right back to that in a moment. I'm just going to update the ticker on the bottom of the screen. The only heavyweight bout here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. All right, round 1. Oops. And the fighters haven't even made their walkout yet. They're doing that little feature on them. All right, let's get right back to the comments. I do not know Machado in real life. This thing is annoying as hell. He's the only UK champ, but he's not from there. He's from Cyprus. Actually, Leon Edwards is now the UK champ. I know he's not from the UK either. To be honest, I kind of got to go for the Polish here. Polish power. Yeah, I mean, Polish power. That is true. The Polish guy trains with John Jones, but he's built like a trash bag filled with peaches and cream, so I don't know anymore. 2 armbars in a row. My guy's a Canadian that can grapple. Corporate slave, save him. Hell yeah, let's go. Yanez versus Font rematch? I don't want to see that. I'd rather see Font still fight top guys. Hell, even the commentator in the gray suit is better than DC and Rogan. I wouldn't go that far. Giannis couldn't out-grapple him like Corey did. Font is competent on the ground. He just wasn't as good as Corey. I think Font will smash him again. Yeah, I don't want to see Yanez fight Font again. Font's going to destroy him. Johnny took Kevin, so how it is going to win. Yeah, again, Gianni last year, dude, it was one of the worst betting and prediction losing streaks I've seen out of like you guys in the chat, my record, Kyle, Tim, other MMA media. It was horrendous. So bad it inspired Guru to make a tier list about it. I'll go head to head with the Polish guy, locking in for Shane. Look how happy Machado is. I think he was supposed to be on Contender Series last year, but had some injuries. Then went, had another fight in BFL, retained the title. He's the betting expert on Dana White's Contender Series. Blasphemy. I don't know. Yanez, I don't think is that. I mean, he's good. He's not top 15 good. Not yet, anyways. This being is far from annoying. I mean, that's your opinion. John's the greatest betting man of the century. Bet opposite of what he says and make money. What's up, Mike Jones? I bet the plus 300 guy. Did he win? I can't remember his name. Yes, he won. He won in the first fight. He won, brother. UK will never have a champ. I'd love to see Merab show Corey some wrestling. Dude, I think Corey would get the better of Merab in the clinch. But yeah, Merab, as soon as he got on top on the ground. Good night. Just put on that Merab blanket and go to sleep. I think Gianni went 1 for 12 or something. That's hilarious. Gino, they had Mike. BFL is such a great promotion. I love it. For a smaller regional MMA promotion, especially in Canada, I'd say it's the second best Canadian regional promotion. 1 hour 20 in the show and only 3 fights, man. Well, in fairness, the fights have been going the distance. Jeez, he looks huge. Not good. Well, in fairness, they both don't look that good. Corey had a boring fight. Let's be honest. Yup. Just how Izzy had some boring fights. It isn't the end of the world. I agree. Some people think it is, though. Holy. No, and it wasn't even as close as the Carla Esparza Rose Namajunas fight. So, what did I say, guys? Man, this guy's like bigger than Tybura. And he didn't even wax. I mean, come on, dude. If you're gonna, I guess at that point, you don't give a fook. What's my first Canadian promotion? Oh, what's the one that also does boxing? That one usually, because Ontario has like 3 really good ones. Quebec has 1 good one. Alberta has 1 good one as well. There's one in Alberta. There's the top one in Ontario, and then BFL. Those 3 are the best. Just off the top of my head, I can't remember the names. Replace tough with an MMA combine? No, just hire reality show producers again and don't produce it in-house. That is a hairy man. Dude, he's almost as hairy as me. Sanhagen is jail's new favorite fighter. Red shorts, mean mugging the camera. Machado is in better shape. And over 50% of the heavyweight division in the UFC. That is true. All right, round 1. Let me know your predictions if you haven't already, folks. And let's get right back to Fight Center. Whoops, sorry, guys. And going for the takedown is Szaflarski. You'd think I'd be able to announce names like that given how much hockey I watch. Polish guy going down tonight. I got the dog in this one. Me too. Big sloppy heavyweights. Yeah, I have no idea. I think they just threw it together quickly this year because Connor was like, I can do it between this time. And Dana was like, all right, let's go. But again, the worst part of Tough now, guys, it's not even like, because the fights have been fine. The fights have been entertaining. What's wrong with Tough is it's not a reality show anymore. It's a very long episode of Embedded followed by a fight. The UFC producing it is garbage. When Fox produced it, it was pretty good. When those reality producers who did Big Brother, Amazing Race, and Survivor, that was at its peak. Season 1 to like 14. Woof, woof, woof. Them dogs. Who let the dogs out? All right, 3 minutes and 27 seconds on the clock here, ladies and gentlemen. Again, big shout out to everyone joining us here live on the City Light Project YouTube channel. Appreciate you all for joining. Smash that like button. We do live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and interaction with all you amazing folks in the live chat. Nothing really is going on here. They're just fighting in the clinch right now. 3 minutes and 8 seconds on the clock. I am getting a fight clock. It should arrive any day now, folks. Bro, he's tagging his titty. Speaking of titties, Rampage is trying to get a fight with him. No joke. In his promotion. 100% a long episode of Embedded. Just a vlog. Just family shots. They're allowed to talk to their families now. Like, what is this shit? We getting soft here. Still clinching is Szaflarski. Machado landing some muffin shots here in the clinch, being pushed up against the cage. Not feeling good about my pick so far. This cage clink is what Szaflarski does, not exactly a style for Contender series, which I'm curious why the matchmakers even invited him on. I agree, I don't give a shit about Roosevelt Roberts' 30-minute family phone call on One Drunken Madness. Exactly. Or even not drunken. I mean, yes, but even though, like, guys, I say go back and watch season 10 in particular because it has it all. There's just shots of the fighters training that the producers will put just like kind of intense or funny music when they like, you know, like trip on the treadmill while they're cutting weight, or just little things that like they actually think about the shots when putting it together. And if you watch some of the first Toughs, there's no other visuals. It's almost like a bottle episode other than the training center and the house. There's no other scenery other than the coach's challenge. And I like that. So they get everything in that bubble versus now where it's like, and we're seeing vlogs from the family. Like it just sucks. There's no story to it at all. Now, was some of it controversial? Them like not kicking off Junie Browning, for example? Yes. Was it entertaining? 100%. Oh, Machado landing some hard body shots on the entry here. 1 minute and 9 seconds on the clock. Szaflarski, am I right? Chandler didn't do anything to make this season better, man. I'm sorry. And I'm not just doing this just to mess with you. This season sucked. Chandler didn't make it worse, but he didn't make it any better. And it's 100% not worth watching, but it's worth watching with us here. But I would say that this season's been the worst season I've ever seen. No, last season was the worst season because last season's fights sucked. At least the fights were decent in this season. I wish Chandler did something, or I wish the producers showed Chandler and Connor do something, but it's horrendous, Jill. We don't have to pretend here, buddy. We don't have to pretend here. Again, I'm not watching Tough for fucking Chandler's life advice. You know what I'm saying? I'll watch his YouTube channel for that stuff. This guy did train with John Jones, huh? All right, that's it for the first round. And I mean, not a lot happened, a lot of clinching, but you have to give it to Machado because Kevin Szaflarski only landed 2 significant strikes, folks. That is right, only 2 significant strikes. 84 strikes thrown by Machado. 66 landed, 21 significant because most of them were while he was in the clinch. He doesn't look too gassed at all, does Machado? Szaflarski looked gassed walking to the cage. So there you go. There you go. Again, if you're a fan of Chandler, then I guess this show's at least it's offering some behind the scenes. But I really didn't think he offered anything. And the show just is not great. And that's great advertising. Join us for the watch party later tonight, folks. I was fine with tough until Connor put his whiskey in that soup that was the last straw. Watching 38-year-old prospects eating Connor's nasty ass soup. Again, red herring. I didn't say Connor did more than him. You love them red herrings. What's up, Andrew? It's good to see you. Chandler took it seriously, but with little to no drama or beef, it gets nothing. Hey, again, I'm not dissing Chandler. I'm saying he didn't bring anything to the show to make it more entertaining for me anyways. This could easily be a 10-8. Told you about Caio. Dude, I've watched him fight before. Trust me, I'm Canadian, brother. You don't think I watch BFL? You don't think I watch every BFL card, brother? Come on. No, I know. And again, like if you're a fan of Michael Chandler, maybe you're getting some out of it. I'm like neither a fan nor a hater. He's whatever to me. I wish there were more. And I don't blame him, JL. I blame the producers. 4 minutes and 13 seconds on the clock here. Caio's back fat is red now. 1-0 Machado. I'm doing good, Andrew. How are you, buddy? Andrew said, nah, 10-9. Szaflarski, round 2 flying knee. Caio live bet it. Business heads at UFC. If people stupid enough to watch Tough, then they're definitely stupid enough to buy/watch. I even thought that one strike in the first was generous. That's true. I mean, for heavyweight, Machado's like not in that bad a shape, to be perfectly honest, guys. Like, who said in the live chat he's more in shape than 80% of the heavyweights in the UFC? So we're going to my brother's cottage for a couple of days, so I won't be at work this week. Nice, Andrew. I hope you have fun at the cottage. You want a nice few shots there by Machado. Big overhands as he enters the clinch. Let's go. They're back in the center of the cage. 3 minutes on the clock here in the second round. Damn, these heavyweights got me excited from Maurice Green. Nice overhand left by Machado. Dude, Machado's actually not doing too bad here. Looping hooks. Indeed, brother. Oh, I love Felder. Just brutally honest. Well, I could go train with Khabib. It doesn't mean that I'm going to be anything special. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my God. Shout out to Paul Felder. Keeping it real. That's why he's the best color commentator in the UFC. I don't have a long weekend, Andrew. I'm in the United States. KSW and one heavyweights would beat these guys 2-on-1. Agreed. Because I think KSW's heavyweight's the greatest heavyweight in the world right now. Phil the Freeman, 11-fight win streak, 9-fight title defense. I want to see him fight Francis Ngannou in a co-promotion fight. That's the real BMF. Who you picking, Andrew? No. Wholeheartedly disagree. Wholeheartedly disagree. I'm very mid on I think Bisping has, for me, Bisping is good, not great. He has some horrendous nights and he has some awesome nights. There's no like in between. Beautiful left body shot followed by a right by Machado as he enters in the clinch again. Civic weekend. Yeah, not for us in the States, Andrew, but I hope you have a good long weekend. I don't think I do, JL. I don't think I'm on an island at all. I think everyone thinks Felder's an awesome color commentator. I think you put too much into Bisping because you refuse to be critical. I'm critical of Felder when he messes up. I'm critical of Felder on his off nights. Indeed, foul one. I don't think Machado looks bad, but he lose to anyone in the top 15, even Dawkins. I don't think, no, he'd beat Dawkins. He'd beat Dawkins. Dawkins is basically Szaflarski, except he's supposed to be a light heavyweight, not an actual heavyweight. Bro's being outstruck 87-7. I hope if Machado gets the knockout here, that would be huge. 33 seconds on the clock in this second round. I am a fan of him though, JL, but I'm not afraid to criticize him. My plate full of meatloaf is much more skilled on the feet than Szaflarski. I don't think you are. I've never heard you say anything bad about him. Machado. Felder's great. I can't stand Bisping eating one fighter's D and ignoring what the other fight does, like Philly Wood and Izzy Yan. That's the thing. Like I'm higher on Bisping than most of the MMA community, I think, but that's the thing. Like very low, to put it into sports terms, fellas, very low floor, pretty high ceiling. Like he's either really good one night or really bad. There's no like in between. Whereas Felder's kind of always good, sometimes great. Cruz for me, like higher floor, low ceiling. Like he'll never bring that excitement, but he's never. He only has an off night every now and then. But again, I'm not the hugest Cruz fan just because he doesn't bring that oomph, but I like what he says, and he's very good at painting that picture, and that's what a color commentator needs to do. I just hate how Bisping interrupts everyone. It's like if you don't hear Bisping say, "Oh, sorry," to someone else like at least 4 times a night, it ain't a Bisping commentary night. And I mean, like, I know he's a fighter, not a commentator, but like, man, get it together. He's so see, that's one of his problems too. Round 1 or round 3. I wish he wasn't, but he definitely, and it's weird because you can just tell that he almost like chooses a fighter that he's gonna like kind of pump, even if he has like no association with them. And Kevin fucked me, no Polish power. I don't get 1 cash tonight. Damn, brother. Sorry to hear that. What happened to heavyweight fighters always end fighting KOs? Bisping is trying to get his point across, but they need to let him get his thoughts in order. He's the color commentator. He should be able to do it quickly, dude. Again, I'm not going to defend a guy who cuts off his coworkers in that capacity like 3 to 4 times a night. 1, that's fine, but that's what I'm saying. I'm critical of Bisping. You aren't. He does have his good nights, though. To each their own. That's true. 3 minutes and 47 seconds. Looks like I'm going to do my first 25 push-ups. I'm going to lose this prediction and sit-ups. Ooh, and there's another one, too, by Machado. I mean, Machado's landed 107 strikes, 56 significant. Nice straight right jab there by Machado. Machado trying to set up an overhand. You can see that Muay Thai and the kickboxing background of Machado here, mixing in the leg kicks well, but he's got to keep his hands up a little bit. First fight, I don't think deserves the contract. Talbott deserves one. This fight doesn't deserve one. That's how I feel about it so far. I could see the Peru guy getting one. Fringe, but I could see him getting one. Depends how much like Oprah Dana feels tonight. Nice left hand by Machado. Why doesn't the Polish guy want to fight in the UFC? He's won an 11-fight win streak just to show zero heart. Yep. Polish guy gassing hard. Cruz is good and will get in the middle. I know he can't do it, but he can get there. He needs more help with his coworkers and will decide if he can fight better. I think he needs one more fight versus another striker. Not someone like Diaz. Well, Diaz is actually not a bad striker. That's why I was surprised he outclassed him there. Facts, brother. 2 minutes on the clock here. Put it this way, I've seen Dana sign fighters who put on way worse performances than a guy who's got heart and put on a show and who showed everything in that first fight. So I do think he gets the contract. But I wouldn't like. I'm kind of like, I'm not surprised if he does it or doesn't. This one, yeah, no one's getting a contract after this one. Do I think Machado's like fighting a good fight? Yeah. Like he's not clinching in this third round, which hey, you got to give him credit for that, right? Inside leg kick by Machado. Oh my goodness. Oh, and now Machado showboating a little bit. Hard to dance when you don't have a partner. That's true. Oh, and now Machado looking to get him out of here. Cruz is the worst one. Dry blend still. Always bitching about stoppages. And if Peterson is there, you're in store for some cheekiness, which I love. So again, I don't think he's the worst. I mean, I already explained, so I won't go into it again. But I agree. I don't like that there's not a lot of oomph, and that's why he'll never be one of the best for me. But I do think he's better at providing color, which is the point of the job. JL, just want to say, a little, with a bold, italic, tone to it, and he does that job well. He doesn't scream my word and interrupt his coworkers 3 to 4 times a night. What's up, Stockton? It's good to see you. How do people get on the Contender series? UFC scouts and I believe managers will talk to the UFC as well. It's most fighters who are on a run in their promotion. There's a few Uriah Faber fighters who are on this show and gonna be on this show this season, but it's the best fighters on the regional scene will usually get an invite or their managers will lobby for it. Trying to go with a knee there was Machado, and that is it for this fight. Great to see you, Stockton Pigwatch. Thank you so much for joining. That's because he was in the NFL. Next nickel matchup. Oh, so we went through this. Give me 1 sec. I have some names. I mean, hey, where credit is due. I mean, I don't think it's... If he would have put him out, then maybe you give him a contract. I think Machado's going to be one who gets invited back to Contender Series or gets called up maybe to the UFC if they need a last-minute replacement. But 130 strikes landed, 77 significant, 35 to the head, 23 to the body, 19 to the legs, 1 minute and 28 seconds of control time on the clinch. He's going to win this fight, obviously. Is it enough to get a contract? I don't think so. See you later, Andrew. Great to see you. If Kyle just pressures him, yeah, he didn't get it. He didn't get the finish. Bisping's flawless. I disagree, and this is where your bias is, bro. You're not willing to provide criticism. And he gets it. Unanimous decision. And he's pumped. Yeah, even the coaches didn't care during the break. John Vellante getting a 10-minute retirement speech and Shogun getting like nothing will always make me not like the UFC, especially in Brazil. Shogun was in Brazil. Damn, Poland guys have no gas tank lately. Oh, come on, JL. Come on. Like, seriously? I hate casual comments like that, folks. Come on, JL. You're smarter than this, buddy. Why would you even say something like that? I don't get it. I can't wait to see this guy, Almeida, who's 1-1 against Alex Pereira. You're right. He's a last-second replacement or another contender fight. Hey, he's so excited, though, right now. And you know what? Props to him, man. You get a big shot like this and win, you deserve to be excited. Okay, Bisping can very rarely say my word too. Much better than that. I don't see any issues. Okay, you like him, and that's fine. And again, I'm honestly, I'm gonna not talk about Bisping after this anymore because it's become the Bisping show, like the Bilal show. I don't hate Bisping. I actually like him more than the average MMA fighters. JL wants painted that I don't like him, but that's okay. I am unbiased enough to give my criticism of him. We were having a conversation about our favorite and least favorite commentators, color commentators, here tonight. So I gave my rundown on it. And I called out JL for just being a little biased. So anyways, just putting it out there. I'm not as high on him as JL, but I'm not as low on him as most people will say that. Okay, Juarez is fighting another one. In your eye favor is Cody Vogel in October, defending the title, and another one will bite the dust. I'm so excited to see him fight. He is awesome. I can't wait to talk to him as well. It's gonna be great. Sauerkraut in Poland. That Kapusta's gone bad. Yeah, well, I mean, Jan had a good first 2 rounds. I mean, when I think of that fight, not the first thing I think of is him gassing. Didn't come to elevation high enough. Or didn't come to elevation soon enough. And Pereira gassed in that fight too. I think everyone forgets that Pereira was slow as fuck in the 3rd round too. Rewatch the fight, by the way. You guys are right. Pereira won that 3rd round, but it was close. But just like comparing Jan to this guy, I feel like is just a slap in the face to Jan. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overanalyzing it, JL, but I used to be 240, 6'1", and I had to eat a shit ton of food and literally get 0 exercise. I slimmed down to 180 with light exercise and a better diet in 5 months. Well, shout out to you, Gino. That's awesome to hear, buddy. Dude, food is fuel, and food can shape you. How do you train MMA professionally, have over 10 bouts and just 1 loss and look so lethargic, fat, sloppy, and untalented at this level? Right? Like, if you're going to look that way, you got to put on performances like that of Big Country Roy Nelson. I got Nolan in this one in my second final bet. Both Alex and Jan look sluggish and slow. Yes, they did. I'm picking Tom as well. Okay. I agree with you, Isha, but I agree more with JL. Look at that. Look at that, JL. Look at that. All right. Quickly, before we highlight these next fighters, someone asked me who Bo Nickel should fight next. There's a few fighters that I think would be good fights for him. I think we could see him up against Joe Pyfer, but I don't think the UFC wants to derail either of the guys' hype trains, and one of them would be derailed there. Joe Pyfer's 18 in the rankings. I mean, that would be a sweet fight, but again, I don't see the UFC. They kind of want to build both of those guys. Gerald Meerschaert, that would be a good fight. Gerald Meerschaert is a grappler as well. He's ranked 19th. I could also see an Edmund Shabazian, but I think Edmund Shabazian is he cut? He's not quite cut yet, but that's another one. Potentially a Jung Park. He's ranked 29. Just had another good win. Andre Petrosky. No, they're trying to build Petrosky as well, but another really good grappler. That would be a fun one. Marc-Andre Barriault. He's ranked 34. That would be a hell of a fight as well. And maybe Roman Kopylov is right there at the rankings with him. I don't think they'd want to derail that hype train. Petrosian, that's just a bad matchup because he's a striker. Kyle Bohilo. He's ranked 17. So let's say Borjalo, Meerschaert, Shabazian, Jung Park, Petrovsky, or Marc-Andre Barriault. I think any of those guys would be good matchups. What about you? What do you think, buddy? Versus Chris Curtis. I think Chris Curtis might be a little too high up in the rankings for him, but that's not a bad matchup. Shane's picking the underdog. That can work. With the amount of exercise and energy you got to output to wrestle and spar, to look like that and be slow, has to be deep throat and bacon wrap corn dogs like water. Dude, I know. He's going full Joey Chestnut to look like that. Joey Chestnut works out more than him. What's up, Hockey? Look at Jamal Hill. People rip his body and then proceed to smoke his opponents. Yeah, but this guy, again, JL. I see what you're doing there. You should have said Roy Nelson. Jamal Hill's a bad example. Jamal Hill doesn't look anything like this guy. Roy Nelson, Mark Hunt, Derek Lewis. Those are the examples you should have used, JL. And this Ben Fisher guy from Bellator are some of my favorite fighters. Big, power, chubby dudes are dope, but guys who bully wrestle with clubs make me sob. I mean, I get where you're going for, JL, but you could have hit this one out of the park if you would have said Big Country Roy Nelson. IFL champion, former IFL champion, Big Country Roy Nelson, who fought in bare knuckle MMA just a couple months ago and got a win. Who was he fighting against? He fought another UFC fighter, if I'm not mistaken, or an older UFC fighter. Yeah, Jamal Hill's like, he's fit except for just his little belly. All right, Tom Nolan versus Bogdan Grad. Keep the comments coming, folks. As you know, it's a comment-driven live stream. We'll get back to the comments if I miss anything here. But we love the interaction. Smash that like button if you haven't already. We're trying to get to 30 likes on the channel. There's 20 of you viewing right now. So if all of you smash that like button right now, we're pretty much there. So smash that like button, like and subscribe, ring that bell for notifications so you never miss an upload. And speaking of uploads, we uploaded a new video here today. So go check that out if you haven't already. All right, Big Train out of Australia. He's 23 years old. He is the favorite. He is on a 5-fight win streak because he is 5-0. 4-0 in Eternal MMA. TKO, and 2 unanimous decisions. He went 6-1 as an amateur as well. Looking at his opponent, 11-1 out of Austria. 5-0 in his last 5 fights, plus 120. So this is a close one. It is near even. Come on. Sorry about Tapology tripping out here, guys. Every now and then their website just trips out like this. I don't know what's going on. Their pop-ups go crazy. 7 KO, TKO, 2 submissions, 2 decisions. His only loss has come via decision. 5-0 in cage fight series. So just not the best regional show. Not going to lie. Beat a guy 18-6, 6-3, 6-2 is not a bad win. 8-5, 4-0 is pretty good. This has not fought the same competition as that of his opponent. 0-10 guy. When you're 1-0, I mean, whatever. TSN fight night. No way. As an amateur, he went 9-5 with 1 no contest in there as well. Is good at putting win streaks together, clearly, though, as he went 2-4-6 before his first loss. But he lost to a 1-1 guy when he was 6-0. We saw an underdog with kind of a questionable record win tonight already, though. So Shane's going with the underdog. I'll go with Tom Nolan. I'll go with the favorite, locking it in. Aussie. Let's freaking go. Let me know your thoughts in the live chat, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know who you think is going to win this fight, and I'll get to the comments here in a sec. If you're new to the channel, we do live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and interaction with all the amazing folks in the live chat. Tail of the tape is now on screen. I'm updating the ticker on the bottom of the screen to reflect the round, and we'll get right back to it. If I miss any of your comments, don't worry. We will get back to them, but we will turn our attention here to the fight. Dun, 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 dun. All right, Andrew, see you later. Isha trying not to get canceled by Jamal. Dude, I like Jamal Hill. Round 1. Let's get it on. I like Jamal Hill. His tattoos trigger me a little bit, but I like Jamal Hill. I'm so hyped for the Australian Jalen Turner. Yeah, he's huge, man. Oh, double right and a left there by Nolan. Already coming in strong. Look at the height and reach difference between these two guys. I'm convinced Jail's trolling me. Bogdan. You should never hit him back. He said he would that day. It all good. Give him a thumbs up. In fairness, Stockton, I haven't checked. I've been so busy with work. I haven't checked any of my emails yet. So I will get back to him. Don't you worry. Won't be able to do it same day, as you know, I work all day as well and also do stuff like this, but I'm going to get back to him as soon as I can, and we'll get a interview going. Top control right here for Nolan. 3 minutes and 55 seconds on the clock. I got Nolan minus 155 yesterday. Yee. 3 minutes and 47 seconds. Oh, and a nice shot there by Nolan, and he knocks him out. Knocks him out with 2 shots left. Knocks him out with 2 shots left. He is the real deal. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. And he's going like this to everybody. What a finish. Wow. Let's take a look at the replay here. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Right on the button there to drop him the first time, and he's just hugging him there in the top position. And this is the shot that puts him away. Oh, overhand left as he's dodging. And he's already seeing stars. Left hand, the mouth guard gets spat out. Let's take a look at in real time. Boom! And then one big right. Okay, one big left, I should say. That right hammer fist didn't land. Oh my goodness, that was amazing. Oh my goodness, that was amazing. This is why we watch this show, ladies and gentlemen. This is why we watch this show. See you later, hockey. See you later, Andrew. Wow. He's Izzy size at lightweight. Frozen like Elsa. For sure, brother. Yeah, dude, I can't wait. I can't wait. I love interviewing fighters. It's just been a busy weekend and a busy start to the week. Got a couple new clients with work. I do freelance work, so I got to hustle. And literally today I was working right until the show started. So I'll get back to him as soon as I can. Woohoo! That's a big boy. How is he one weight class away from Volk? Look at Dana White. Oh my fucking God. They're all on their feet there. Oh, I love seeing the shot of their gym. I followed Jay Herbo for the 2-fight parlay. We cashing, baby. Good display of respect now by these guys. Oh my God. I mean, not the best matchup, poor Grad, but at the end of the day, Tom Nolan, he's going to tower over everyone in this division. Well, there's the first guaranteed contract. Agreed. Yes, hope to see you there. Oh my goodness.
Oh my God.
What a knockout. And he was out. He was seeing stars, man. The Tweety Birds were flying around his head there, and he got hit with that big left on the entry mouth guard. Gets spat out, and oh my goodness. Reminder, folks, we do have a Ultimate Fighter watch party that will begin in just over an hour's time, right after Contender series. We will go over to that. It is on a separate video stream, so if you haven't already, go and like that video, jump in the live chat there right after this, and we will be there. Dana White, he's pumped. This kid knows he's getting a contract. Oh, and apparently he was going to go pro in rugby. So, he's got dog. That's where that power comes from. What a savage sport, both rugby and mixed martial arts. All right, main event of the evening. César Almeida against Lucas Fernando. All right. Let's highlight these next fighters, folks. In the main event of the evening here coming up. César Almeida, 3-0, and he is the underdog. Plus 220. He's 35 years old. He ain't no prospect. Coming out of Sao Paulo, Brazil. This guy must be like a well-known kickboxer or something, eh? Oh, yeah. So he's been in kickboxing, recently transitioned to MMA. Lost his last kickboxing match. Okay, so he was a glory kickboxer. Oh, shoot. We literally watched this. We watched Collision 4 as well. Fought in Shooto, Brazil, but he beat an absolute can. 5-28-1 when he was 1-0. Beat a guy who was making their debut, so whatever. And beat another guy making his debut. So I mean, you can't really judge him. And I always say, until you're 4 or 5 fights into your pro career, like, I don't really look at the opponent's record. I don't really put a lot of stock into it because, I mean, you're just starting out at pro. Now, if you beat someone when you're like 2-0, 6-2, then I'm going to raise my eyebrows and be like, okay, we got something here. He beat a can, but someone who's fought a lot, so there's that. The other 2 fights, whatever. In kickboxing, though, I mean, let's take a look here if there's like a Wikipedia page on him. And if there's any kickboxers in the live chat here, kickboxing fans, chime in as well. Okay, yeah, there's a pretty big Wikipedia rundown on him here. So I'm just going to fire that up. 57 total kickboxing fights, 47 wins, 27 by knockout, 8 losses. So 47 and 8 in kickboxing is 27 wins via knockout. Looking at, but this is MMA. Looking at his opponent, Lucas Fernando. He is the favorite, minus 270. 9-1 as a pro. He is 4-1 in his last 5 fights. He's on a 4-fight win streak. These are middleweights, by the way, folks. All right, 5 KO, 2 KO, 2 submissions, 2 decisions, 4-0 in LFA. And that is where he is on his current win streak, which is awesome to see. Beat a 4-0 guy, 7-2 guy, 18-3, and 8-2. Oh my God, he's going to crush this guy. He's going to crush this guy. He lost when he was 5-0 to 11-3 guy when he stepped up in competition. He developed in Shooto Brazil, which is a solid regional promotion. Oh my God, this guy's going to destroy César. This guy's going to destroy him. Now, barring he doesn't get knocked out, this guy is the better MMA fighter, guys. I mean, look at this record in LFA. LFA is one of the best regional promotions. But César Almeida, a decorated kickboxer, and he is Brazilian, so, you know, he at least has 2 red stripes, so he has 2 stripes on his white belt, and he got that coming out of the womb. But Lucas Fernando seems to be very well-rounded. Let me know your thoughts in the live chat, folks, as we turn our attention back to the live chat. Tom Nolan is a freak. Yes, indeed. I think this guy in Talbott 100% contracts. Other fights I don't think deserve it. I want the guy who won in the first fight to deserve it. He seemed like a dog. Faced adversity at every corner and outclassed the guy who is so much more of a favorite than him. Can't wait for George Hardwick next week. Me too, buddy. He's so good. Hardwick should be on his 3rd UFC fight by now. Fought Pereira 3 times. I have the dog under 1.5 because Gianni said the opposite. You should named everyone except Pereira. I didn't even see that. Whoops. Oh my God, dude, I'm going to smash this shit. I hate when Tapologies are like. Oh shit, yeah, he did beat Alex Pereira. Fought him 3 times, beat him the 2nd time. Pereira's 2-1 against him. Damn, son. It's like I actually started watching Glory after Pereira left. Fernando getting knocked out. I meant to Almeida, I'm out of getting fraud check. How again, I don't understand some of your comments, JL. And I'm not even trying to call you out here. Just like, how is he the fraud at 3-0? How is he the fraud at 3-0? He's the underdog. I'm so confused. I don't get it. Someone help me out. What does he mean by that? César is coming off his moon sign time with Nolan, but I'm not feeling as confident. I just hedged my bet. I forgot that that's how you make your bets. That's awesome.
See, that shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
I mean, I'll take the prediction. I'm just very confused as to the guy who's 3-0 getting fraud checked by the better opponent and the favorite. You know what I'm saying? I bet on César at plus 225, and now it's plus 160. So I'm guaranteed even a little win with César. I take it you got Fernando. I'm down 1, so I'm picking Almeida for the tie. Yeah, I'm going with Fernando. Shane, let's go. Upset incoming. Oh, Funkmaster Flay. Funkmaster Flay, let's go. Better record than Izzy. That's true in kickboxing. I mean, César Almeida, he's got the power. He's got the power, but this is MMA. This ain't kickboxing. You know who else was a decorated kickboxer? Blood Diamond. You know how he's done in the UFC? Look like absolute trash. So I'm going to ride with the favorite here, not because he's the favorite, just based on the resume, based on everything we ran down. But let me know, like, But let me know your thoughts in the live chat. I love the discussion, folks. And this has been so much fun. Last fight on the card, we have another stream here tonight. 2 for 1 for the next 2 weeks. That's right, because I imagine there's one more episode of Tough. There's always 12 in a season, right? So there'll be the last episode of the semifinals will be next week, and then we'll go back-to-back Contender Series with that again. And then it's just right to Contender Series every week, which I am fine with. Not that I don't mind the back-to-back streams. I just love Contender Series way more than I do the Ultimate Fighter. But I love streaming with and for you guys. So it will be fun. It will be fun. All right, let's switch back over to Fight Center, ladies and gentlemen. Again, last minute for predictions. Let me know your predictions for this fight, for the main event of the evening. I don't know why I'm saying that. Last fight on the card. And we will stick around a little bit to hear who gets the contracts. Don't you worry. All right, I want to take just a quick break here. I'm going to grab some water, and we'll be back on the other side to continue to take your comments, continue to call the fights here live on the City Light Project YouTube channel. Don't go anywhere. We are back for the main event of the evening. Let's see if this kickboxer can kick ass in MMA at this level. Like and subscribe. Ring that bell for notifications so you never miss an upload. Don't forget to join us for Tough in 1 hour. Back after this quick break. Refill your snack bowl, refill your drinks, and I will see you on the other side.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
And we are back live here on the City Light Project YouTube channel for yet another live fight companion. Back every Tuesday for the entire season, all 10 weeks. Dana White's Contender Series. 100 fighters, ladies and gentlemen. That's what 100 fighters are coming through this season. Some returnees, some who we are familiar with based off watching so much regional MMA this last year. Big shout out to everybody in the live chat. We ran down the fighters. I gave my prediction. I want to hear yours. But again, a big shout out to everyone in the live chat here today. You make these streams so much fun. Reminder, we are streaming the Ultimate Fighter watch party coming up next on this channel, so be sure to join us there, as well as some Pro Box TV boxing tomorrow. So we're pretty much live streaming every single day, folks. Sorry if you missed the members stream, all the members last night. If you missed the stream, YouTube took the member stream video down. It didn't like the Derek Lewis content that we showed, so I am going to take that part out and re-upload it for you guys. Dana confirmed Nolan gets a contract. Oh, he posts his highlight on Twitter. Fernando's, dude, he is massive. Him and Talbott are for sure getting one. Agreed, Herbo. If Dana's happy tonight, Herbo, and usually when Dana White's happy on Contender Series, he goes a little Oprah and he gives out a few more contracts than maybe even deserved. I think he gives the guy from Peru one. I'm pretty sure finishes are guaranteed contract, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, usually yes. Unless you're Bo Nickel. Yeah, that's what I just said. Unless you're Bo Nickel. They made Bo... And fair enough. He was what? 2-1? Or no, 2-0 or 3-0 when he came in? And without any kickboxing experience, you know what I mean? 26 years of age is Lucas Fernando. Dude, that's crazy. All right, fifth and final fight, ladies and gentlemen. If you're new to the channel, we do live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and interaction. Keep the comments coming. If I miss your comment, I promise to get back to them. Round one. And going for the level change right away is Fernando. Fernando is the LFA middleweight champion right now, guys. Ooh, and a nice takedown there by Fernando. Four minutes and 32 seconds on the clock. And good job getting back up to his feet is Almeida. Good job getting back up to his feet. Again, he is Brazilian. I got Fernando too. And Fernando trying to go for the takedown here. Really wants to win this fight on the ground, which, hey, if you go up against a very decorated kickboxer in Almeida, maybe you want to fight on the ground. And a nice straight left there by Almeida. Oh, Almeida looking for that big right. Fernando outside low kick. Fernando utilizing his range well, mixing it up with those low kicks. 3 minutes and 34 seconds. Left to the body by Almeida, left by Fernando. Fernando doing a good job on the entry there, but Almeida doing a good job picking apart that leg. Front kick there by Fernando. Oh, and Almeida hurt Fernando. Almeida hurt Fernando attacking that leg. He knocked him down. He should get a knockdown for that. Almeida should get a knockdown for that. I don't think that was a trip. He cracked that leg, and as soon as Fernando put some pressure on, he fell to the ground. Now Almeida's the one clinching. Good showing so far by Almeida here. And they separate 2 minutes and 44 seconds on the clock. They're back in the center of the cage. I gotta watch the replay because I saw it connect. And if he put pressure on the foot after getting kicked, then you fall down there. And a good takedown there by Fernando. You missed the exciting fights taking your dog for the walk. Just in time for the grappling match, phony. And now look for the back here. Is Fernando. And now Fernando. Good job holding on to his left leg there. Trapping Almeida enough to get that double hook in. Great job there. That was some slick grappling. Holding that left leg until he was able to pry that right one in for the hook. He doesn't even have the body triangle secured. Doesn't have the body triangle secured here. Doesn't want to lock it on that right side. Because if Almeida turns, I mean, you're going to have to reposition it anyways. Now he wants to now he'll probably lock it up on that left side. Good job fighting the hands from Almeida. 1 minute and 15 seconds on the clock. Almeida, great job turning. Almeida with the reversal right in the full guard of Fernando. Great job there by Almeida. 1 minute on the clock here. Great job by Almeida spinning into the full guard. Now landing some ground and pound. Yeah, decent grappling so far for a glory kickboxer. And now looking for the up kick is Fernando. 43 seconds on the clock in this first round. 35 seconds. Come on, Cristiano. And pretty easy entry there. Good job finding that lane by Almeida right into modified half guard side control. And that is why you don't lay on your back with hooks. 10 seconds on the clock. Yeah, I was curious why he didn't employ the body triangle as soon as he had that left side free. And ending on top is Almeida. And that is it for the first round. Good first round there by the kickboxer, man. Shane predicts these things. It's a pretty even round. Agreed. Yeah, each of them 12 and 10 significant strikes, respectively. Fernando's thrown less. Cesar's landed more, though. Each of them have similar control time. He's got 2 takedowns. Yeah, it's such an even round, dude. Such an even round. I wouldn't even want a body lock on a hip so you end up in Moonsign Strong. So you end up in half guard. Yeah, fair, but I'm saying, like, I'm still surprised that he didn't, like, he was going for the choke there. If he would have just locked that up on the left side, because he turned on his right there, right? So what, like, if he would have done that, his ankle just would have been smushed. So it would have been dumb to commit to it there. And then at least he has to focus on that squeeze a little bit there. But no, I hear you. I have it Almeida 1-0. Round 2. You know what? I do too. I do too. A nice 1-2 there by Fernando. A nice left by Fernando. Double left and 2 landed clean on the chin there as he was walking forward, but now clinching up against Almeida. Yeah. Maybe he's underestimating his opponent a bit. Both guys look bad where I thought they'd look bad. No, good takedown defense by Almeida here, stuffing that of Fernando. And now just kind of pushing himself on top of him as Fernando's turtling a little bit here, really just committing to that level change versus trying to bounce back up to his feet at this point. 10-8 for Herbo. 4 minutes on the clock here, second round. Yeah, good takedown defense. I mean, good on him. He's 35 years old too, so at least he's preparing himself for MMA. I mean, shit. He's got better takedown defense than Pereira. Both guys look bad where I thought they'd look good. Gotcha. And they're separated back in the center of the cage. And and a nice counter knee attempt by Fernando didn't land. Fernando now immediately, Fernando dropping. What the hell? That's not going to get you a contract. Fernando dropped to guard, dude. That's some Brazilian ass shit right there. Dana White does not want to see. He dropped to guard, not even with a guillotine. Not even with a guillotine. He just gave Almeida full guard right now. Top position. Almeida, like, he has to take advantage of this. He was just given a gift right here, folks. Almeida was just given a gift by Fernando here. And a great entry there. Right into side control. And laying down some great shots. Almeida's looking damn good here in this second round. I don't know what Fernando was doing dropping to guard here. Now Fernando gives up his back. And now he's in modified half guard, but he's postured up here. Almeida now looking for the choke. Angles off there, but he's still just on top here. And He's back up on his feet. Fernando getting bullied in this second round. Bye-bye contract. Yeah, dropping not even for a guillotine there. And Almeida, like, looking like an MMA fighter here. You tell me this guy's a kickboxer? Are you kidding me? Stuffing takedowns? Oh, nasty right elbows there by Almeida. Fernando, go back and defend the belt a couple more times in LFA, brother. You ain't ready for this shit. I mean, look good where they're supposed to look bad. Okay, yes, Almeida in the grappling. Fernando, well, nowhere right now. 1 minute 38 seconds on the clock here. Nice short right elbow there by Almeida. And now he's got the mount. Almeida with the full mount. Okay, now into modified half guard side control. I mean, he's pretty much there. Been able to posture up with ease. 1 minute and 18 seconds on the clock in this second round. Man, props to Almeida. Put in a lot of work indeed, Lorosenko. Indeed. Back up to his feet again. Got to watch the up kick. How crazy would that be if this ended with an up kick? But he's had some pretty easy entries so far. There's an up kick attempt. And there it is. A beautiful right hand hammer fist. Now looking to maybe set up a submission here. Looking to set up for a reverse triangle. Or just crucifix. He's got a mounted reverse triangle. He's just making him sniff farts and he's attacking body. That's hilarious. It's the fart sniffer, ladies and gentlemen. He's literally just going to make him sniff farts while he attacks the body. I mean, this. You could realistically just sit in this position and attack the body this whole time here. I mean, that's hilarious. 39 significant strikes to 8. Dude, 10-8 round for Almeida, 100%. Yeah, 10-8 round, 100%. Yeah, just one finish so far. Almeida might make it too. Yeah, Fernando's getting worked, man. I mean, this should be a stoppage, intelligently defending himself. Well, that's the thing. It's like checkmate. It's like, I got you in this position. You can't get out of it. I'm just going to keep attacking the body. All right. Third and final round. Yeah, and Fernando's coaches are saying, stop grabbing him and fight him. Like, at this point, Almeida's beating him at his own game. Almeida's beating him where Fernando, like, because we saw Fernando shot for a takedown early. Almeida's beating him on the ground right now. So Fernando's only path to victory right now is a knockout. He has to keep this on the feet. He has to knock out Almeida or it's over. He's already lost on the judges' scorecards. There's no way he wins this round in this state, in my opinion, unless Almeida completely gasses. But look at this guy. He may be a specimen. He may be still young. He'll probably get another chance, but Almeida's a pro as far as he's been around a while in pro fighting, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my goodness. Round 3.
Let's get it on.
I agree. I've seen so many fights stop for less. Cristioni, ladies and gentlemen. He's entering into Herb Dean category. 4 minutes and 44 seconds on the clock. Third and final round. Last round of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Slipped there by Almeida. Fernando trying to use it maybe to go for grappling. He pushes Almeida back down. Misses with a shot there, but maybe using it to get the back. 4 minutes and 23 seconds. I mean, there's not really a good path to the back right here. Good job by Almeida. Defending. He's just fading now. He didn't slip. I mean, he quite literally slipped, didn't he? Like, I don't know how else to describe that other than he slipped. He may also be fading. I guess I could say he fell. Did he just fall? 3 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock. And looking to get back up to his feet is Almeida, and he does. Great job. Yeah, both are tired now. 3 minutes and 32 seconds. Fernando not listening to his coaches at all. I bet on a kickboxer, and he put Almeida in a reverse triangle. So Almeida gassing. He definitely looks slower. They separate back to the center of the cage. Walking forward is Almeida. A 1-2 there by Fernando. A nice right hand by Fernando, followed by a left. Hey, Fernando's striking. Does some crisp combos there. I love Felder, man. He's my favorite. Anakin Felder. I mean, Anecdote's play-by-play, a little bit different, but as far as color goes, Felder's my favorite. All right, this is on the feet right now. It looks like 2 minutes and 44 seconds, and ate a couple right hands. There was Fernando. Fernando with the right hand. Oh, what are you doing? Don't go for the takedown, Fernando. Fernando's coaches must be yelling at him like, let him go now. Your path to victory is not jiu-jitsu. 2 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock. If it was an even fight, whatever. Get the control time. It ain't doing anything for this third round. So if Fernando wins the third round, he's still going to lose. 2 minutes on the clock. Fernando should have punched him instead of grabbing the hips on the way up. Fernando with the fight IQ of a goldfish. Yeah. An LFA champion. I mean, he's making that middleweight division look bad right now for LFA. Are all middleweights just bad right now? If I had no context for this, I think Almeida was the grappler and Fernando Pereira beating kickboxer, right? Fernando just thought he could wrestle fucking kickboxer and now doesn't know what to do. No, that's true. That's exactly that.
Exactly that.
But he hasn't looked terrible on the feet. Like he was getting some good shots through in those last exchanges here in the third round. 1 minute and 19 seconds left here, and Almeida in the dominant position in the clinch. 59 significant strikes for Almeida, only 28 for Fernando. Man, Fernando. For an LFA champion. Oh, look at this. Fernando gets the takedown with 1 minute left. Too little, too late, buddy. All middleweights are garbage. Yes, yeah, it's pretty bad right now. And that's one of the main reasons why, like, as far as putting middleweights head to head, Izzy and Adesanya, Izzy and JL's not going to like this, but I'm sorry. Adesanya up against Silva as the best middleweight of all time. Silva had to fight a murderer's row of fighters. He got and he killed them all that he went up to light heavyweight and also beat some guys at light heavyweight. Oh, a nice knee by Fernando as they come up here. 22 seconds. Where Izzy, he's had some tough fights, don't get me wrong, but his toughest fight was Kelvin Gastelum, dude. Like, seriously. 10 seconds left on the clock here. Oh, a nice left by Almeida. Fernando needs to trust his striking. Like, what the fuck? Send Fernando back to LFA and give Almeida another Contender Series fight. Yeah. But honestly, dude, I know he's 3-0. With that performance, I don't think he deserves a contract, but he could come back this season for sure. I think he's the only one tonight who's gone a 10-8 in a round, though. So credit where credit is due, man. Izzy's great. Strickland is not the best, no. Pereira is one-dimensional. Hazmat, okay, yeah, sorry, I was thinking Hazmat Chimaev was still a welterweight. Hazmat's good, and Bo Nickel's not ranked. So, yeah, the middleweight division is still thin as fuck. The middleweight division still sucks, phony. Robert's good. Duplessis is good. I didn't say they sucked. You're putting words in my mouth now, dude. So Silva almost lost to Chael and got lucky. Dude, shout out Chael Sonnen in that one. The middleweight division is the most thin division in the UFC. Come on, guys. Like, this ain't rocket appliances here. Look, all of them are good in their own right. Don't get me wrong. Hamzat adding some depth to that division for sure, which is good. JL's undefeated, of course. And JL's putting words in my mouth now too, saying I said he was overrated. I didn't say he was overrated. I said Silva had to fight way better competition at his time. Whereas Izzy, as great and dominant as he is, if I go head to head, I still think Silva's better. Oh yeah, unanimous decision. Give it to him, baby. In his 4th pro MMA fight on Contender Series, César Almeida gets the win. What an awesome performance. I mean, if he learns to grapple some, he probably finishes that triangle. But yes, this is also in the running for comment of the night. Undefeated, baby. I think Fernando could have finished that if he locked the body triangle in the first. We tied the beer bet today. MMA Guru, beanie reveal, awkward, troll job, or sus? I mean, if I have to pick one of the three, I would say probably a little bit sus that his fan base wanted to see his hair so bad. I mean, I've worn a hat in every single one of my streams while doing this, and no one's ever told me to take off the hat. So, mind you, I'm not as big as the Guru. So I'll say, if I got to pick, I mean, I really don't think it's any of those things, but if I'm going to have to pick one, I'll say more sus. It wasn't awkward. It's probably more sus, and I don't think it's much of a troll job. 4-0 in your predictions. Moon sign strong. So if Izzy defends the belt 4 more times and breaks the record, are we still going to say Silva fought better people? Yep. I probably will. I will, actually. And look, again, I'm not an Izzy hater. JL thinks because I don't love Izzy like him that I'm an Izzy hater, but that's okay. That's okay. I'm not. I just think, like, for a guy that talented who's like, he's a step above like pretty much everyone in that division. Maybe not prime Rob at that time. Maybe it wasn't like a massive step above him, but like he is. He's the best one in that middleweight division, where there were like guys that were almost not all of them. Like there were guys, there were cans in that division that Silva crushed too. But there were guys who were cleaning up the roster in the UFC respectively, go up against him and got absolutely destroyed. I will say that I'm a huge Anderson Silva fan, and when I was rooting for Chael in that fight. Prime Silva's way better than Izzy. Stop the slander, or I'll leave you frozen like Elsa. Hey, when people say, oh, the new guy way better, the sport evolves, not just true in a lot of cases. Jail's actually never even watched Silva live. Jail's only been watching UFC for a few years too. What's up, Vulgar Sports Channel? It's good to see you. I was looking forward to the fights, then the fights kind of blew. I was entertained, to be perfectly honest, buddy. Put it this way. It wasn't the strongest card here tonight, but it beat last year's first week, where Joe Pyfer was the only one to get a knockout. I'm not an Izzy hater, that's the thing. I try to call it like I see it. He has one good performance ever. 3 fights. Well, this always happens. I have nostalgia bias. Well, it's not nostalgia bias. I've watched every single one of Izzy's fights. I've watched every single one of Anderson Silva fights. You haven't done that exercise, JL. You have to wait until they retire for people to give him credit. And again, I'm giving him credit. I just said he's the best middleweight in the UFC right now. Is that not credit? Like, I don't understand why you're trying to twist this for me to say that I hate Izzy. I don't. There's a lot of people in this chat who do. So argue with them, JL. Tom Nolan was the only KO as well this time around. Again, I don't judge a card on if it's good based on if it's just KOs. And I thought there were some pretty good fights. I was a big fan of that first fight. I loved how that underdog guy kept coming back from the other guy trying to wrestle him. Came back and actually had some good power in those shots. Silva's tarnished his legacy for cheating and the losing. Yes, it did his whole MMA career, not just cut it off when he lost the belt. I'm judging his whole MMA career as well. And clearly it didn't tarnish his career because he still has a lot of fans who respect him. JL is just a Silva hater. He's trying to get all hipster up in this motherfucker. But again, guys, if you haven't noticed, JL comes into this chat to troll. I've accepted it now, so it's like I don't get frustrated anymore. And I appreciate the bit, and I appreciate the commitment and the passion. I don't think Bilal and Gordon are a bit, but I think the hate on all the legends, because JL's the first one to jump on like, and maybe you're not hating on Silva here, but you do love jumping on hating the legends. You have recency bias. I was like 5 when Silva was champ. There you go, Gino. Izzy tarnishes legacies with dog enjoying and Gyno botched. Gotta go. Great stream. Cheers. Thanks so much, Matt. Hope to see you next week, brother. Oh no, that's not the issue at all. I didn't say. Did I say that? Did I say that, chat? Did I say that? I mean, I feel like Jail's been putting a lot of words in my mouth this stream. No, I said maybe you're not hating for this one. I literally listen to what I'm saying, brother. Listen to what I'm saying. I literally just said maybe you're not hating on him for this one, but you do love to hate on the legends to get me fired up. That is a fact, and everyone in the live stream can, maybe not in this one, but most of the regulars can vouch for that. Which, hey, you want to come in as troll? I'm good. Let's go back and forth as always, buddy. I'm not letting it bother me as much as it used to, just because I know you're trolling now, and that's okay. Yeah, I know. And he's Canadian. All right. Waiting to hear who gets the contracts, ladies and gentlemen, but I feel like we kind of know who's getting this one. Dun, 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 dun. But yes, I will conclude by saying just because I think Anderson Silva was the better middleweight doesn't mean I hate your boy, JL. Putting words in my mouth, sir. Yes. Yes, yes. JL sells Bitcoin. Dude, it wouldn't surprise me. JL's got more money than me. JL can afford to golf in this economy? Jeez. Right? All right, we're listening in. We're listening in. All right, we're listening in, guys. I'll get back to the comments here in a sec. No, not because of that, JL. I literally said the two other things that you just said that I said. You always make it seem like I hate the opposition. Yes, I called it. Kevin's getting the contract. Let's go, baby. And he's saying he's my kind of guy because he's got the dog in him. Yeah, so maybe it's not funny. Maybe you should read into it and be like, maybe when I'm on the island, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe though. Or maybe we're all wrong, JL. I don't know. Trust me, I think I've earned that right now, given how much you've trolled me throughout this season. It's not my fault, right? It's not my fault that I quote unquote jump to these conclusions when it happens every single time, right? Hey, Payton's also getting the contract, guys. Payton Talbott. So Kevin Borjas and Payton Talbott again, UFC contract. I'm trying not to assume, Jay. I'm trying, but it's tough, buddy. Oh, what the heavyweight's also getting the contract out of Vancouver. Let's go. Dana White he's going full Oprah Winfrey tonight. You get a contract. You get a contract. You all get a contract. And Dana White saying, I shouldn't even have to say anything, but I'm gonna. Tom Nolan's a straight killer. Dana's saying, the only thing I have to say about this kid is you have a bright future, Tom Nolan. Get over here. Tom Nolan's getting a contract. So Dana's saying, I'm not looking for 35-year-old contenders. So Dana said he didn't even know his age before going into the fight. We're just listening into Dana running down Almeida. Almeida's getting the contract too. No way, baby. Dana just like, I didn't know anything about this guy. I didn't know his kickboxing background. I didn't know he was 35 and he came in here. And how can you not show him the respect? Almeida running around the cage. Oh, this is amazing. Dude, Dana White's in a good mood. This is total contrast from from season 6, episode 1, where he only gave Joe Pyfer the contract, came on the mic and went full season 1 tough. You know, be like Joe Pyfer. Show me you want it. Blah, blah, blah. Everybody gets a contract. Oh my goodness. Everybody gets a contract. People are allowed to have opinions about opinions. Oh, that Adesanya is better than Silva. But that's okay. Opinions. 5 contracts. 5-5 unreal. Dana sees dollar signs with the Pereira fight. Oh, that's right. That's right. Again, I to be unbiased here, the heavyweight probably didn't deserve a contract. He probably deserved another invite. Almeida probably didn't deserve the contract either. He probably deserved another invite. And I said this right, I'm in the camp that he deserved it. He fought his ass off for that deal. Payton Talbott with a performance like that can't deny him. Same with Tom Nolan. But props to Dana White. Props to Dana White. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. How the fuck did Machado get a contract? He beat a guy who is 11-1 and he outstruck him by a ton. So I'm getting a call right now. I don't know who it is. So I'm going to ignore it. Heavyweight is such a weak division. They need bodies. That is true. That is true. Happy to see everyone got a contract. Yeah, it is cool to see. It is cool to see. All right, guys. Thank you all so much for joining. I appreciate you all. Every single one of you. Thank you so much for joining. 9 more weeks means 45 more contracts, boys. Almost as good as Power Slap. JK, yeah, don't let me get started on that. JL and I can agree on that though, right, JL? Like we both think Power Slap's a joke. You shouldn't be Gino. Oh, Herbo's coming in swinging here. You shouldn't be Gino. These guys are the guys who will lose the UFC early prelims with a horrible performance and then community complaints. All right, I'm screenshotting this. I'm screenshotting that. So for when each one of these guys wins in their debut, I can throw this tweet back at Herbo. Oh my God. Herbo, they bring guys on here who will be late, replacement calls for UFC caliber guys and gals anyways, some of which, do win. So I wouldn't be too quick to judge. In the heavyweight division, this guy can beat probably a few of the fat heavyweights in the UFC heavyweight division. This kid won't be it's not like they're going to give him a top 15 guy on the prelims. He might have a good scrap. Do I think he's going to shoot for the stars? No. Payton's going to be fine. Nolan's going to be fine. And Almeida clearly is going to be fine. He went up against a champion in LFA who looked terrible, but he has some good wins on his resume. We went over his resume. But again, I agree that the heavyweight that performance didn't earn a contract, but clearly they need more in that heavyweight division as well. See for the shit show that is tough. Absolutely. None of these guys were terrible fighters. Yeah, I don't think so either. Power slap is lit. Almeida, Nolan, and Talbott only earn one. See, I disagree on... I disagree. I think you have to add... How can you not add Kevin Borjas? He was the underdog who nullified the better fighter's game plan and beat him up on the feet and did more damage. Like, I don't understand why everyone's dogging him. It's because he's the underdog? Like, I don't get that. Machado will be fun with other big fat heavyweight smackers. Crazy then... couldn't get a contract with a KO a few years back. Crazy Than Lee. Yeah, it is weird. And again, sometimes Dana is happy and a little trigger hungry on these nights, and sometimes he isn't. And everyone else had heart and looked talented. Herbo and Joe on that good stuff tonight. Yeah, I think we've seen way worse Contender Series performances and cards, in my opinion. Like if you go back to last year, week 1, horrendous until the Joe Pyfer fight. Be like Joe Pyfer. All right, guys. See you on the next stream. We will be live here in 15 minutes for our Ultimate Fighter watch party. Big shout out to everyone who joined us in the live chat tonight. Appreciate you all. Love the discussions. Love the back and forths. Seriously, it's so much fun. It's like we're sitting at a pub. It's like we're sitting at home, sitting at a friend's house, watching the sport that we love, joshing, getting in arguments, talking about MMA and combat sports. Talbott is my favorite fighter on this card. Jake Paul Ragdoll. I think comment of the night's going to go to Shane. Dana White looked like one of them might be like Joe Pyfer. All right, guys. See you on the next stream. Again, 15 minutes. We will be live for the Ultimate Fighter watch party live here on the City Light Project YouTube channel. Like and subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you in 15 minutes live here again for the Ultimate Fighter. Appreciate you guys. Check out the new videos on the channel if you can't join us for the Ultimate Fighter, and we'll see you tomorrow for Pro Box TV. Peace.
In the fiercest battle, I'll defend you from all these arrows, and the sword I will keep you from danger.